emotional stream? What do you mean? I don't get it. You call Vibin stream? No. No. Why would we ever do that? That sounds boring. Because I love piano. It is one of my, I used to, actually I just moved all my CDs to Plex, and I have like every Final Fantasy up to Final Fantasy 11. They made a piano remix of the music from the game, and I own every CD for it, and I just put those on there. I love piano a lot for music, and so it's one of my favorite things that if I'm just gonna sit and read a book, I will just listen to piano. Like one of my favorite songs of all time for Final Fantasy came from Final Fantasy X-2, and the piano version of that is just amazing. Well, I would say actually like a piano with a good violin. Like if you get those two together, beautiful. I like both, but usually piano you can listen to kind of by themselves. Listen to a violin on its own, and not so much. I mean, it's still nice, but not the same. Yeah, but I don't know. Having so many streams are like super edgy music with like whatever at the beginning, and if they're gonna have anything, and I'm just like, nope, let's take it down a notch. World's a rough enough place. I don't think we need super rock music. I like EDM and stuff while we're doing stuff, but actually I can't even hear the audio anyway. Piano's awesome, for sure. Actually, I'm going to go get some booze in a cup, so I'll be back in 1 second. I'm back. Howdy. Howdy. My glass was too small. I was starting to screen because the wind through the grass sounds. Did I add wind sounds? I think I might have.
You added wind That's very fancy.
Oh no, I don't know if I actually added it or if it was already in there.
When are you gonna put the horse back in?
Never. It's there. I just have to hit a button.
I know which horse it is too. I'll never forget.
No, yes, I animated that myself. That whole scene is myself. I actually made it because originally I had an idea for trying to. It's a mass-produced commission type thing where I wanted to do a set up scenes, like full scenes, really good detail, have a spot for a horse or something, a horse doing something, and then have it where people could commission like a 4K copy of it. And if it was the original horse that was on there, it'd be like dirt cheap, like $5 or something. But then if somebody wanted a specific different horse or a custom horse or changes to it, then it would be an upscale from there because it would require a re-render. But it would already be mostly done. So people could see what they're going to get to a degree. So that was kind of an idea I had, but I wanted to make like 3 or 4 before I actually got started with that, and it never took off. This was the first one I did, and I've just used it as a starting screen since. But originally there was a horse that was standing looking into the sun, because, you know, that's what horses do. Yeah,
and he removed the horse. He got X'd out the horse. Or horse.
Let me see if,
It was a good horse too. A boopable horse.
Let me see if I can find it.
Well, he's trying to find it now. So you might get to see which horse.
The Spitfire.
No, you ruined the surprise.
What would I have named that, though? It might have been under canceled, because technically it was canceled. No.
One is called Spitfire. I see another one called Loop Spitfire. Maybe that's it.
Oh, yep, I bet. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it is. There's these Spitfire.
So this was. I just couldn't get a pose I like, and actually, now that I look at it, the pose is actually not too bad. But it would be so that if people wanted to, though, I could basically give them a copy of this with any horse that they want. I'd have to redo mains and stuff. But some people don't work. Like Rainbow Dash doesn't actually work in this shot. I can even show you why.
Is this like the belly angle?
No, it's the color. SFM doesn't handle two colors that are opposite ends of the spectrum interacting. It doesn't like that very much. And so I think this is which Spitfire is this? So yeah, this is old enough that this is 2 generations of model ago. This is VN. I don't know what you're doing.
Just like Spitfire, I won't be one ball, and it's just like not now. I'm getting my belly shot in.
So like color wise, I wasn't able to get the glow that was on the edge that you were getting from Spitfire. To do it here, it required a lot of extra play, but I can't get a yellow to reflect off of her, because the more I shine yellow at it, the more the blue just absorbs it and it becomes just a different weird white. So it just seemed weird. I could make it work if I really needed to, but anyway, that was just an idea, and it never took off. I have 2 others that I started, but they never really got that far.
Yay.
Kite. How Godzilla, man.
Kite.
And cheers, Drew, for this drink.
Mm-hmm.
Picked up a cheaper amaretto from Phillips instead of like a fancy brand, because it was like $7 cheaper for 250 more milliliters.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good.
Not as good as the other amaretto because I feel like they're just dousing a lot more sugar in it. But I put a little lemon juice in
I
there.
like
That
sugar.
might yeah, but if it's you covering up actual like good flavor, yeah. But anyway, it's still not bad. But for being significantly cheaper, I'm not complaining. Anyway, I do have a stupid face I'm gonna do, so let's go back. So I thought would actually be a fun thing to do tonight is we're gonna make emojis.
Oh no.
I want more server emojis, and so my thought is let's do that.
I was hoping you'd do the baby flood.
The what?
The baby flood, like we were talking about, where like a flood of babies comes in, and it's like a water flood of the town, but it's babies. And they're like, "Quick, get into the boat!" And they're like, got the paddles, and the babies are like, hee, and they're like getting scooped up as they're paddling to the babies.
Where
and
did
then
this come from?
There's like one guy who's like out there. He's like, "Help me!" He's like, "You can't save him." The babies, he just drowned the babies.
Where did this come from?
I was thinking about it today.
Drowning babies?
No, not the babies aren't drowning. People are drowning in the babies. They're a flood of babies. There's too many babies.
Michael, did you have a stroke?
No, I have good ideas.
I think you had a stroke. Anyway, so Fidget, since you got put down a stupid face, you can figure out for the first emoji, what do you want? Like, give me a horse name or a type of horse, and if they're like an emotion. We'll see. Currently doing this, I hope to start a small set of animation. I would recommend if you've never, have you ever used SFM before? If you've never used it before, make a picture or two, simple ones even. It's easier. Trying to jump right into animation feels like you're trying to jump to the third step on a staircase. Could you make it? Yeah, but you also might fall on your face. Start simple, pick before jumping in too much. A happy bat horse. Okay. All right, we can do that one first. I know what I want to do is I want to fill in some gaps for emojis. Like, if you can think of an emoji that would be useful to use in Discord or have available, what would you want? Like, if there's something about looking up, looking down, a certain emotion, a reaction, a certain specific horse, that's what we're going to try to do.
I want that emotion that you get when you're like making mac and cheese and you're mixing the cheese in. That joy, it's joy, but it's also like weird sound. Like, hey, I'm gonna have mac and cheese, but you're hearing the whole time, so it's kind of like
lewd.
Not lewd, it's mac and cheese.
No, there was definitely lewd noise.
It's mac and cheese noise.
Flutter knife. That might be difficult. We can make it work. It's a little hard sometimes with 3D because of like the we got to play with the lighting to make it so that things really pop, because otherwise sometimes the small little bits. But we can make that. We can make something like that. Do you see the Wilsonator, the SPO joined the server today? I mean, I saw there was some names that popped up there, but if I'm supposed to know the name, I actually don't. Trixie with a knife. Oh, I think we might already have one of those. Fidget, do we want to do like Bat Pony with armor, without armor? Do we want to do probably won't do full body, and I'm gonna probably not do any animated emojis because I've already got probably by percentage more animated than not.
Have her making a kissy face.
No, I said happy.
Yeah,
happy Bat Pony.
Happy's kissy face. Kissing is a happy thing. I would hope.
Okay, what can we do for a happy? Should you be happy because she has a fruit, or should just be? We could just do it like a smile emoji because we haven't actually.
What if you do manic?
No, he
Like
said
she's losing her mind.
I know, but he said smile.
It's a smile
without armor. Okay.
Get this. You remember that episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog? The one with the cousin who cuts hair.
He did. He got that there.
Oh no! Oh good. Oh good. She got hair. Give her that smile.
I might. Should we change the hair on this one?
No, that's a good Bat Pony hair.
Could I put anybody's hair on her? So, to a degree.
You can put darker colors. Lighter colors wouldn't really fit a dark or a Bat Pony.
Oh no,
Gotta
no, let
go
me
eat in the
remove
night.
the.
Fred was very creepy. Yes, that was the character. Give her Fred smile.
Give her what is the smile from the dead inside guy,
Oh,
Harold.
yeah, Dead Inside Harold. Or
No,
something.
it's something else. I forgot. It was Harold.
Hide the Pain.
Hide the Pain Harold. Yes.
Yes, that's what it was. Hide the Pain Harold.
I love that man. The fact he did a TED talk,
Which is
talking about the whole thing.
Hide the Pain Harold.
No, if you ever can look it up, the guy that is Hide the Pain Harold, or that the emoji, the main meme came from, did a TED talk talking about becoming a meme, and he leaned into it. He goes to conventions now and stuff, and he loves it, just because it's just because people just want him to smile, and like it's fun. Plus that commercial, I don't remember, it was for an internet or something. He did a whole commercial. Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
Where he was every character in his house.
Yeah.
It was so good.
What was? Did he say why he had that smile, or is that just a smile?
No, it's just
He constipated.
No, he was talking about how he had done those just like a stock thing for like just some extra cash or something, because somebody asked him if he wanted to do it, and so he said, "Yeah, but like, this is the way I smile."
Yeah. Hide that pain, Harold.
Because we can put the Bat Pony with anybody's hair.
Oh, why don't you like that hair?
I'm just saying, like,
It's like Spitfire's hair. Oh,
I
why do you
like
even
the-
have that model?
renaming of bone structures. I wanted to have a single file that had every bone on it, so I downloaded a bunch of different models, loaded up every one, saw which bones I was missing in the pack, added it so that I could make it a public thing and not have people complain.
I still don't understand why you downloaded Rule 63 Fluttershy.
Because their bones structure might have been named differently. So I wanted to make sure that if somebody loaded in that when they had this file, they're not like, but this name came unknown. So I was downloading as many as I could.
You should get like Rule 63 Shining Armor. Now that would be a cool model.
Like, gender swapping's great. Oh, like Fluttershy to a guy? No.
All mares. Better show.
Okay, so she needs to be super happy. She need to be super happy or just like regular happy?
Gotta show some fangs though, because that emphasizes Bat Pony. Maybe she could be like happy, but also like biting. Like she's super happy because she's about to bite into something.
Because remember, they're emojis. So what? Using that.
That like
Oh, well, maybe, but I don't think
she's
I'd
really
be able.
happy, like smiling.
I don't know if I'd be able to make that look right.
Like
Let's get the cameras zoomed in.
So make an emoji where you would put her and then you would put any like fruit emoji in front of her, so that she could bite all the fruits. She'd be a Bat Pony to eat fruit. This is good.
If you're ever gonna make things on a green screen, this subpixel jitter, turn that off. What subpixel jitter does is on the edge of objects, it tries to basically wiggle the pixels a little bit to kind of smooth out the edges. It makes it look much nicer in the end from a render perspective. But if you're trying to separate something from a green screen, horrible. It blends the two together. So turn that off. Now I have nice sharp edges, much easier to cut.
Me. I'm dying. Sorry.
Okay, so she needs to be. She does need, I think, have an open smile.
Yes.
At least. So.
I think she bite the fruit. Got her fangs.
That's not the best. Like the full fang, a little too much. I think like that. That's a pretty good fang.
So should she look like she's about ready to bite something to her, like, to her right?
But no, you want it happy. That's not. Then
That's
you're
happy. Like, it would be cool if you could pair her with like other emojis of fruit. She's gonna bite that fruit. That would be a good use for backbone. Emoji. Just have her eat fruit.
Thing is, I don't. Okay, I do have a jawbone control here.
Good job. Oh. A little far back.
Yeah, but remember, I can modify it in post. And the only angle that actually matters is this one.
I think you would need to turn her head more. Side.
Nah, it's if I had the other models, the revamped, I might be able to do it. These enhanced ones, I could get close, but it might still look kind of weird. It's just, but see, now the nice thing about this is I can technically like twist the mouth if I want. I'm not liking how that's looking so far though.
Oh, you turn.
Have you heard Opaline Tell the Tale OST? No, I have not. Not that I can think of. I heard it saying it gives me more hope for Gen 5. Oh. Okay, I don't want to just have it be two planes. Let's maybe something like that, or let's do her right eye and we're gonna close it a little bit more. No, maybe keep that one up. I'm gonna close this one. Where's her ears? I don't have access to her ears. I'm like just. What are you doing? What are you doing?
The pizza made me very gassy. But I decided not to be in here. Now you know. What? You asked. I told you. What? She's a happy horse.
Book horse?
She knows she's a happy horse.
I thought you said
Nothing
book
about
horse.
Books.
Maybe like that. Got the ears doing her thing.
They're good. The tough ears are good. Tough pony ears.
Hello, Alex.
Hello.
Does that work as a happy backbone?
It looks like a happy bone. What is that?
Was that ear?
Does she need nose crunches? I think she needs nose crunches.
Yeah, it's see like this model has a bunch of these bones under different things.
Mm-hmm. She's pretty happy now.
Does this have a mouth bone or just a jawbone? Oh, that's just a jawbone. Damn. Okay, we can do that. Okay, let's. I can't remember if I can render this out with or as an image and it be okay still.
Only hope I have left in G5 is all remains with the comic books. But we'll see. It seems like to me like the comics keep getting better and everything else doesn't. We'll see.
I was going to pre-open Photoshop and I didn't.
very reddish purple person.
Photoshop must have updated.
How do these people keep those dresses that clean in the middle of the desert? Sand would be everywhere.
I thought I saved it here. Oh, yeah, I did.
Should she be barking? I hope people put her next to a bark sounds. At that point, it should be barking.
Yeah, see, I think when you actually tell it to do it that way, it doesn't quite save it correctly. It's one of the reasons that I normally...
She just got told.
I don't know if I can do it this way.
Luna's personal record, and she's very happy.
Let's just switch to preview.
Should you be chopping off some of her hair like that? For some reason that bothers me.
That's why I want to change the hair, but you said no. If I take it off, then she's going to be a small little head at the bottom with a big thing of hair poking out the top.
I guess.
So, that is why.
I didn't say no. I just said make sure it's a dark hair if you change it.
No, you said no.
No. Beep phone. Who else is happy it's the weekend finally today, right now? Not earlier, not this morning.
Because it was the weekend earlier. I had the weekend before.
Oh, now's the weekend. Only weirdos weekends start on Fridays.
Yeah. See, now these actual edges are harsh. Yeah, I don't know why when you ran it the other way.
That little nibbin that's
I don't
inside
know.
over here.
That's just the way the model's set up. So we're gonna look that up there. Just get rid of that
weekend
part.
doesn't start until Argo screen. Pretty much for me, that is correct. The second the weekend starts, I gotta sit down here and deal with this guy. Some weekend, huh? Look at that horse. That horse is amazing.
Okay. So now I gotta crop it.
You guys are the best part. I just have to deal with him too. If I want to hang out with you guys, I gotta deal with him. It's a
916.
You win a little, you lose a little. But I win a lot. So there was a spaceship taking off in the other room. Expecting a foot of snow this weekend? Ooh, I hope we don't get that.
They're talking that tomorrow's supposed to be messier, but whatever that means, I'm not sure.
I'm kind of tired of the snow. I've been tired of the snow since the first snow, but it's March now. It's time for snow to be done.
I'm gonna say like we should cut it up to there, and then
I cut her ear.
Yeah, I have to. Again, it's if I want to have the face center and focused, I have to cut stuff.
I'm so sad.
She's got two of them. I was hoping to just be able to do it that way, but
Doesn't he also have to deal with me? Yeah, he does. He takes.
yeah, see, that's the hard part.
It's okay. I'm gonna provide vegetables and booze tomorrow, so it's gonna work out.
Okay, and now I don't want to have a super harsh edge, so we're going to do a level 2 smooth. That usually will add a little bit of the green back in, so I'm just gonna bring it in a little bit, and then just to be safe, I'm going to say here's hue and saturation greens. Saturation 0, as long as it doesn't affect anything, and it's not, boom. Now if there is any green on the edges, it's gone. There, now we got a happy pwn. The happy pwn needs to have happy colors.
Do you already happy?
Again, the brighter and the higher the contrast, the easier it is to see. Technically, that would be... No, that's way too bright. We'll do it to there. And then... There. That's a good emoji.
He's so happy. She just ate a guy. And like, he's like, he was so tasty.
Oh, this is too big. I think I can get away with 300.
Isn't that every time you come into the stream there's just coupons? But when he's animating a stallion, then it's not a coupon. And you're sad, so you just immediately leave. Because of his bad decisions. Yeah.
This one I'm going to add right away, but the rest of them I'm probably going to do over time. I'm not going to do it every one. Oh no, I want PNG. Because I want to figure out if 300 is fine. So this is...
You have tons of
Bat Pwn Happy. Not some of these are for other things, but we have access for like another 100 or something.
You got the juice boxes in there, right?
Yeah, the juice boxes are there. Good. Yeah, those have been there forever.
Good. Important. Emmos, you need more derpy ones though. I've been excuse me. I've been going doll with Rainbow Dash face on all the derpy pictures. Because there's no doll.
Okay.
Derpy face.
Bat Pwn Happy. I usually do character name and then emotion because then it's searchable. So, okay. No, I forgot to post that. There we go.
I think he's prepped for another suggestion.
Yes. Well, there was about Flutterbat.
Flutterbat.
Or not Flutterbat. Flutter with the gun, with a knife.
Flutter knife. Hello, Peak.
Oh, Peak. With that though, where did you go fart?
No, I saw.
Yeah, okay, because I was gonna make a joke with it, and then you went over there and ruined it.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Well, no, I don't even do it.
No, you can do it.
Nope, you ruined it. I'm trying to put it out of the way.
I didn't know. I just didn't want to be in here and rip a big one. So I went into the other room, and apparently that was a mistake. Yes. So I should have just blown this room up with you in it.
A delayed stream notification. I didn't realize I hadn't hit the button for doing it. So,
I have to go over there again. My stomach is that pizza. Tell you.
Oh, there we go. Oh, Looney. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. All right, we got Fluttershy, and she's got to have a knife.
They fight. You gotta fight for your life.
She got a butter knife.
That does make sense.
Is that a good knife? I think that's something we kind of use.
Fluttershy with a butter knife just kind of like fits. She's threatening people with a butter knife.
I know that Twitch will actually show me the full chat log when I join instead of only what happens after I join. I don't know if it was a setting or not. I know Discord has a setting for that.
Scary knife.
I kind of like that other one because it's just...
I like the butter knife.
No, because it's not funny.
No, but it's Flutter butter.
So she's going to cut herself?
No, she's made of butter.
I'm not going to put the emo Flutter with this. I'm just going to do this one. So she's got a knife.
Okay.
Okay, so she's got Flutter with the knife. She gotta be angry? Is that Silver? Is she supposed to be angry?
Is she supposed to be angry, or is she super happy that she's about to murder somebody? She is a psychopath. Angry? She didn't even be angry.
You got voice impression.
Oh, I do. Leviosa. Oh, Leviosa. He's float. Leviosa. Leviosa. It worked.
At least you're not touching me.
I was just rubbing up against you.
Like it looked like you were trying, and I was gonna get very
like tense.
whatever the opposite of affection is.
That's not the one. Wait, okay. Leviosa and Pardo voiced this one. Right here. Oh, I can't watch the YouTube link. Hold on.
I like clicking links in chat because
It'll take me
I don't know what it.
minute.
I don't want things coming up on the screen if I don't know what it is.
Give me a sec. Oh, Leviosa, no. Okay. What is this? Twitch? We're on Twitch. I think this is Twitch. And, hey, you're streaming right now. Did you know that?
Oh, wow, you've said that before.
Did I?
Not today, but you've said that exact same joke before.
No, some people find repetitiveness entertaining.
No, they don't.
Oh, there you
You've used that joke before too.
I'm just gonna fart in here. Have I used that one before? Blow up right up in here. Make a G5 episode out of it. What they do now?
Make a G5 episode out of you farting.
They had a character just fart on another character in G5. That's why it's the peak of.
Wait, that was
Yeah, like the little dragon. Like, yeah, it was. Yeah. Poor Misty.
Wait. Targeted at a very specific horse, apparently.
Yes. But I don't have the link because I wasn't in chat when you posted it. You have to repost the link. I'm attempting to fulfill this request. Oh. Okay, what is this going to do? Oh, this is what I thought it was. Hold on.
You just probably did it so bad. It's looking a little sus. I'm gonna try to go. That's a little better.
It's exactly what I just did. It's like Leviosa, Wingardium Leviosa. That I did that. I pretended to rub on him, and he hated it. What you want from me? Oh.
Yes, we are making some Discord emojis. I've been wanting to make them for a while, but it's just haven't. They take a little bit of time to do, and I don't always know exactly what people are looking for. So the best way is to just have you guys help me do it.
Emoji. That's an impossible word. No one could ever say it.
Okay, do I do that or do I have it lifted up a little bit? We'll keep it like that for now, but
She's so mad. She's well, it's not even mad. She just looks like
I haven't done her mouth yet.
Evil Fluttershy. Just plotting. Do you get it? Do you get it, chat? Look how grumpy she is. She's like, somebody ate the last of the peanut butter. That was my peanut butter. I'm very mad.
I kind of actually like. I didn't want to have her looking at the screen, but now with this face, I kind of like it.
Now, yes, she's just be looking right at you. You're mad because you ate the last of the peanut butter. Very upset. Will you make it a ketchup knife? Oh. This implies she's killed before and she'll kill again. The ketchup, that is.
It's actually at the camera, and it still doesn't really. She doesn't look like she's looking at the camera at all. Oh well, yeah, because the convergence probably needs to be turned up a little bit. Now, even that.
Looks like she's turning into a sailor when she's like, She's gonna look you right in the eye. And one of her eyeballs be popping out just a little bit. Like the one closest to the camera.
I can't grab her eye. It doesn't have a bone.
What was that weird model that did do that? That was the G5 models.
Yeah, the G5s do.
Yeah. Lay down, stomach.
Oh, actually, that's the other thing I forgot to shut off here. I gotta shut off bloom. Bloom can cause lighting to kind of explode out the edges, and also can make masking hard. I kind of want her to be lifted up a little bit more. Have her licking the knife.
Dude, it's just gonna stay. It would be kind of cute. She's so grumpy.
Should we give her grumpy or be like more angy? Okay, I'm hearing that's a great face, so I might just keep it.
Where would you put that pizza? I think it's because my diet, and then you get in days, a bagel in the morning, and then 2 packs of ramen for lunch, and then I come home and it's just pizza. So a really well balanced diet.
How's that?
With all the food groups that is carbs.
How's that? I like that.
That is pretty good. Is she gonna hold the knife or lick the knife or do
no,
something?
right there now. It's just going to be a knife. Again, we're not trying to make cute we're not making cute picture. We're making.
But it's worse. How can it not be cute?
Yeah, so I don't have to try very hard.
No, you don't have to try hard. But I mean, she could be like chewing on the corner of the knife and looking stupid. Like,
is that good? Are we good with that one? I know another one. She's got a mouth or the knife in her mouth, but. Does that work for one instead?
What if this emoji was wearing socks?
Silver is the expert in this. I want to make sure it's up to Silver standards. It's perfect. Okay, because I didn't want to just copy what was already done. I wanted to try to give it its own life.
You got the stabby vibes.
All right, what we're going to do here then is I am going to reload SFM.
Ghost fact, the number one producer of Ghosts are living people who stop.
That would make sense, yes.
Yeah, it's a ghost fact. So if you want to stop ghosts, you got to stop people from coming to life. Problem. Stop it. Humanity needs to cease so we can get rid of all the ghosts. Okay. Or any new ghosts.
So I switched to the 720 because the viewport here will always maximize to whatever the preview is. I'm streaming at 1080 and it was a preview at 1080, which means I can't actually get it to be full because that would require filling my whole screen. Now it's 720, so it will hit its cap. Now I can actually get a full correct edge on everything.
Another ghost fact is a ghost is currently living inside of my colon. It's very angry.
Okay. Do you like so do like King Pelagius the third from the King Elder Scrolls and Outlaw Death? Yes. Outlaw death is now banned. And if you die, you've broken the law.
Was that the king who was played by the dude from Star Trek, Patrick Stewart, at the very beginning of Elder Scrolls, and then he kicked the bucket like almost immediately because his voice actor is expensive. You can't have Patrick Stewart doing more than like 3 lines, or that stuff starts costing.
I'm pretty sure they have the money. They're owned by Microsoft now.
Well, now, yeah.
Hope I hit the edge.
I mean, they killed him off quick. Like, quick, before he says another word. It's costing us like 10 grand a sentence. Stop that.
That one got blended a little weird. Oh, no, it didn't get blended. This one probably got it because I probably hit it. Yep. It's fine. I probably shouldn't need to worry about the cleanup. It's going to be shrunk anyway.
On his deathbed, he forbade death. Dying is against the law.
So this one's going to be a little tough to do spacing for. So I'm going to do canvas size. Let's square it first.
Tip to be square.
Because I want to make sure the knife fits. I'm wondering if I should turn the knife up. Because if I can get it to match about, well, just anywhere this direction. Yeah, maybe like that. That should, because it'll help me be making it square. Was the intent. I don't care enough to try to match it up exactly.
My foot's asleep. This bad habit of sitting on my foot. And then I lose feeling in that foot. That's very problematic. Like if a ghost was to show up, I wouldn't be able to go nowhere. That ghost would just eat me. Ghosts eat people, you know. That's another ghost fact.
Choose your roll, gems.
Still just using your Windsor whiskey, or
No, that's the amaretto. The amaretto,
right.
amaretto, the starry lemon lime, 0 sugar, and a little bit of lime juice.
Can I try it for my next drink? I'm curious.
Yeah, she's going. But it's not 40%, it's 28. So it's not like put in like one shot where it easily can put in a good amount.
Okay.
Okay, does that work? Yeah, I think that works.
I know, I'm going to spoil you, Soul Kitty. Too many ghost facts. Oh.
There's no Fluttershy. She's going to get that other Fluttershy. She's just trying to stab her from behind.
No, you can't trust yourself.
All right, now we got to clean up that edge. So again, 2, and then just bring it in to be comfortable. Does leave. You know what? I'm wondering if, because I'm going to scale it down anyway, I don't even need to worry about that. It is. It looks like I missed one there. Did I put pencil? Oh, I think I put it under here. Yeah, I have I fully customized my
Every day's
bar.
Derpy day.
Okay, there we go. And then we'll just make some adjustments here. We'll do the levels first because it can actually affect how you do the rest of it. We'll do it like there. We'll make it a little brighter.
It's good to see 0 gold gems.
I'm working on my motion graphics demo reel. Have you tabbed? Oh, well, I wish you the best of luck. Vibrance, there we go. 40 is usually where, if you go much higher, it starts getting weird. Okay.
I sent in a reel, and all it had was a video of me rolling back and forth across the floor. How do you think I'd get the job? Whichever job you're trying to get?
Depends. I mean, if you're applying for a job of a man that puts out fires.
Yeah, no, I see that being useful.
Okay. Oh, actually, oh, I did this wrong. Again, if I keep this at like 644, it's going to tell me it's too big. But then it brought in some of that green.
It did. She killed a cucumber man. He's dead now. Like, tell my cucumber children I love them. And then he died. Can you make that animation next?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. That just rejects all my good ideas.
No, I just reject all your ideas.
Yes. It's true.
Truthfully, I didn't even listen to what you said. I just know it was probably really stupid.
It was a great idea where Fluttershy murders the cucumber man.
No,
You don't like cucumbers, so you should be behind this, like 100%.
Fluttershy becomes the Night Man.
Ah, like Luna would object to stealing her title.
But then she becomes the Day Man.
Oh,
Is that you're gonna do it? Okay, so I got flutter knife there. Oh, that is
not translucent.
I forgot to turn the light off. Now it should be translucent. That's a good thing I checked that. Because I hate when I mess up an emoji and I put it on and for like the 1 second it's there, somebody uses it.
Of course. It was to rub in your failures.
Okay, so we got make sure this one goes in there too. I might put these in one at a time because if I don't, I'm gonna forget.
I feel like if Trixie was actually ever truly threatened, she would just play dead like a possum.
Wondering if I should. It's fine. Where's Scott? Fire.
Did I ever tell you the time we had a dog?
Oh my god, it's been there for like 5 seconds.
She got
I think the mouth
butter knife. What about the mouth?
needs a little bit more.
Well, the owl's actually trying. I think I remember once when I was a kid trying to see how many licks it would take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. And I remember my tongue hurting very much by the time I actually got down to the Tootsie Roll. It's like 300 something licks.
It's mainly the mouth. I'm just wondering if like having it a higher contrast, because I feel like it's not really. I'll just leave it. Okay, we need another. We're gonna do another emote.
More suggestions, more poems. No, see, that's not. I knew somebody was gonna ask for that, and that is not an emotion. Derpy on fire is not an emotion.
It's a good suggestion.
No, it's not good. No one would ever use that because it's bad. Frozen video. Oh no, it's not. No, we're moving.
Yeah,
No, that's not. Being on fire is not an emotion.
Misty winking.
Do you have a Misty model? I don't think you do.
No, and probably don't, because all of them came from the game and she wasn't in the game.
Yeah, she wasn't in the game.
Yeah. So I don't think we can do a Misty that looks good. I don't mind doing, you know what? Actually, let's grab, because we have Hitch and we have Sprout. But we don't have one we've made a custom for all the other 3 or 4.
You need a zip. You need a zip emoji. She could be winking. Blap Kitty Luna? Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Pip angry at notification. Oh yeah, there's that. We don't have one of those, do we? We can do that.
Pip Pip.
We'll have to draw the notification in. Usually it's the moment like the face coming from below and seeing it pop up, right? I want to get a representation of it. I
don't think we'll get a comparable Misty model until they come out with another pony game, which
yes, this one I'm thinking of.
may never happen.
This one, I'm gonna load in. Actually, I can just copy this.
I like to believe that, but I don't know. Peppa actually has people who care about the Peppa property. Okay. Peppa's pretty big.
If I'm gonna put her like coming up from below, I need to know where below is, and so this is just my way of identifying it.
She's taking a nap. She's sleeping.
Yeah, we need a Homer emoji. Homie.
What does that even look like?
Merch. I bet you I can find Homer.
Well, yes, but that's...
It's not horse.
It's not a horse. I'm dying. I was just thinking of Misty and I love the fans, but they didn't put a lot of time into the G5 models. It really wasn't until the models that from the video game came out that there were decent G5 models. The hair was just never right. Also, the G6 models had the advantage of their base model all being the same in the show, whereas the G5 ones are all kind of different from one another. She coming. I'm gonna get you. A lewd. I'm gonna get another drink. You want something besides water? Melted ice?
No, actually, it depends. I got some beers.
Okay.
So there was an ale from Indeed called LSD, and I think it's a floral beer with some a honey ale with some other stuff in it.
Okay.
I have them in the fridge if you want to grab some of those.
Grab 2 of those.
Okay. I did have some other ones that I shoved in the back that are fancy stouts for podcast Monday too that are really neat. Don't grab those though.
Do you want me to get that out of the way? I can bring it back.
No, I have a different cup here for beer. So you can just bring the can, I can fill it. You get the homework drawing from one of the previous. Yes. Well, I can even draw a new one. We can do that even right now. The beers are down here, Michael. The first one above. Oh, before I placed. All I did was just the contrast. That was it. All right. All right. So we need something like that. She got to be Engie. Okay. So first you need to open her eyes. They can be so expressive, but so much work.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey. I'm going to Dairy Queen.
Want
any ice cream?
No, I'm good.
You're good. She's scrunched.
We're making emojis.
Emojis.
We made 2 emojis. We made
Show me the goods.
we made flutter knife, and we did just a happy bat. We made these ones the other week. So
these are great.
where's the other one?
Do you have like Twilight with a book?
Oh, and we did the Sprout one before. I don't know if you remember that one too.
I have not seen that, but you should do one with Twilight with a book in her mouth.
We'll see. Right now we're doing this notification for.
You know, I drew one like that way forever ago. Remember when like the big Bowser Princess Peach thing was a thing on the internet?
Yes.
Yeah, so I did one of that drawing, but with the Bouette version. That was fun. That shit got really popular. All right, nothing from DQ.
Yes, I'm good. That reminds me, I watched a video the other day. You can age homemade liquor using wood chips in a sonic bath. Evidently, apple cider is essentially yummy that way. Okay, yeah, Michael's making mead at home. It's just aging it using yeast. It's turning out pretty good. Yes. Yeah, lavender sunflower date honey ale.
It's certainly an interesting combination.
Yeah, it's LSD.
It sounds like we're drinking potpourri beer, but I'm interested to try it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's a bunch of hippies on it. That's actually what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the color. Doesn't smell hoppy, which was my concern.
That's all the potpourri you're smelling. Delicious treat. Potpourri.
Yeah, Michael's here.
I'm here. I've always been here. I don't know if you're crazy. I feel like.
Oh. Oh, I like that.
Really?
That was not what I expected. Very malty.
That is different.
I really like that. The smell of it and the taste are not the same. That's really good.
I don't really smell much from it.
Well, smell from here because of the bubbles.
Yeah, I can smell better there. But yeah.
Yeah, I really like that. It's got a really it's really malty in that bread flavor. It's got that ale flavor, but like normally ales to me just tastes like cheap Coors. This one's actually not bad. There's a little bit of the back end of honey. That's really good. I really like that one.
Make it. You can age homemade liquor using wood chips and a sonic bath.
Look, she said, Michael. She said,
Oh, what she said?
looks too sad.
Got caterpillars rise on top of her eyes. That's what she said. I watched a video the other day. You can age homemade liqueur using wood chips and sonic bath. What is sonic bath? Evidently, apple cider is especially yummy this way. No idea. Sunset. Sounds weird. Now you can turn just about anything into alcohol.
How do we make her angry?
Call her short.
I mean, probably.
I think I saw this one comic that made me giggle where was Hitch runs over and just picks her up. Like, it's like, Pip, it's so good to see you. And she really just gets super mad and starts like texting on her phone how garbage he is. You're not supposed to pick up short people. They have rules. I do love that comic though. Oh, it's a crap. I mean, how else are you supposed to talk to short people though? They're way down there.
I need to Pip phone. Oh.
You should just have like a phone that.
What the fuck? This
crap.
phone? What?
It just suddenly phone.
I like that the name of it is what the fuck? This phone? What?
What's on the phone? Look at the phone. What apps does she have?
She's got Discord.
It's clearly Discord. You got Pony.
That's got to be Instagram.
Yeah.
That's Twitter. No, this is Twitter.
That's Twitter. Yeah.
This I'm not sure.
Facebook.
Maybe that's got to be like a YouTube.
Yeah.
Calling messages, then message. Okay.
Okay, and then like email. I always imagine that the phones are just straight up magic. Like they pour a magic potion into a box, and boom, you get horse phone.
Where's her jawbone?
Because I never really liked the idea that they have tech the same way we have tech.
I brought up my frustrations, but it all has to do with
Well, they have. What?
no, my frustrations have to do with supply chain.
Yeah,
So
but if it was just a magic potion in a box, then it works.
you can say magic potions they were able to gather the ingredients from around them.
Yeah,
Cell phones are a very different thing.
but they're not powered by tech. They're powered by magic. If that's the case, it makes sense. Because they did have the potion in the movie that they were going to talk to the Storm King through. Maybe it's like a more refined version of that.
I thought there was also a mouth. Oh, there it is.
Peek, if you read the comics, the only magic that was actually gone was horse magic. Potions would still work. Just no unicorn powers, flight, or earth pony magic. The world still had magic. Just ponies didn't have their magic anymore. Go read the comics. So I can spare him from like splattering out like the lore of G5.
I don't think I can make her very angry. Because I can go like up. Because I don't have much control. I think to bend him in. Oh, brown scrunch maybe. No,
I guess they did have little magic.
let's enter up. Ooh, enter down.
Cutie marks.
There we go. But now.
No, the lore for G5 is actually pretty interesting. You're just not going to get it from the show. He's very upset about whatever. That isn't upset. That's brain broken murder. I don't know what face that is. That's disgust and horror mixed together.
I think she's kind. I don't. She wouldn't say she's really looking at it.
She's got kind of like a cat face thing going. Can you do a cat face with this one?
Wait,
Is there like a ooh slider?
What is this? Oh, it's this. No, there's no ooh slider.
You needed to add that. Why didn't the official game add the ooh slider?
You got the big ass.
Yeah, it's very important. Very important slider.
Where's her eyes? There we go. I don't. She doesn't really feel angry though. Like there's not.
She looks disgusted.
There's not much that I have. I mean, it might just be that I haven't figured out the best way to get the mouth to do that either, though.
What a cheek puff. I like cheek puff. I'll play with cheek puff. Stretchy face. Maple syrup and for iced tea, I wouldn't. I mean, if you really, really want sweet iced tea, there are worse things than maple syrup to use as a sweetener. But you don't got any honey? Honey would be better. I don't know. I'll take honey over maple syrup. Or if you have some corn syrup, that would work too. Corn syrup's basically just liquid sugar. I don't know what your house is like.
What was the one? Oh, pucker. Oh, exaggerate, I think is the one I'm looking for.
And I can't say anything. I made a bunch of alcohol out of maple syrup. And it was good. I mean, it wasn't great. It was good. Definitely not something I'm going to make again for a while. In part, he won't drink it. He doesn't want to drink maple syrup. I don't blame him.
Maple mead, you mean?
Yeah.
You just said maple syrup.
Well, you're essentially drinking maple syrup. It's just got alcohol. It's just thinned out and it's got alcohol in it. There is actually one bottle of that still left in existence at my work. We haven't drank it yet. Tea sweet with honey actually sounds really good. I don't know about maple syrup. Nope, no honey, no corn syrup, no sugar, no artificial sweetener. I'm out of everything but maple syrup.
I don't like that.
You can just have unsweet tea.
This literally.
Oh, kind of.
Oh, that's actually an easy fix. Kind of.
Is our head coming? Oh.
It's kind of an easy fix.
Why is he doing that though?
It's because it's just not fully in contact with her forehead. and the textures only are visible on one side. And I can fix that by making it visible on both sides, but then you're going to have like a purple line here. So I'm just tempted to see if I can rotate her head. It looks like I'm, no matter what, going to be running into that issue. Is this Pip after losing 1 follower? Yes. We'll do that. It's a little different, but we'll go with it. Now I need to go modify Pip. Oh, it's probably under models and then G5. Yes. So we're gonna go Pip hair.
I feel like I saw a comic about that Sir Edward. Like that there was either a comic or an episode or something where she lost a follower and she freaks out.
Can't remember which version of it. I think it put no call to 1.
Rough water, eh?
Yep, but I don't want it with that model.
Can you just put something behind her that would fill it in?
I could, but if I just fill in the hair, it'll make it. It might work. The coloration might not work.
Oh man, I'd go to the store to get some sweetener or some better water before I started putting maple syrup in my tea.
See?
Yeah, worked.
It's a little bright right there, but I can fix that. Okay, we'll just do that. We need to raise the camera a little bit, though. There.
I got some tea for Monday. It's gonna be tasty. You want some month-old tea?
What I'm concerned about, though, is you're going to be like, it's going to be so good, and then you're going to crack it open, and it's going to be, like, absolutely disgusting.
It's just gonna, green smoke will just rise out of it the second I open it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure that's normal. I mean, apparently it's what they did for one of the meats, the Red Fair, so the one I liked a lot.
Well, they had tea in it, but did they just mix it in afterwards? Did they brew it with it? And there's a couple different ways they could have went about it.
I have, you know. Did they sweeten the mead? They entered me with sweet tea, or did they like start with tea and then sweeten it with honey?
I want to cut you butt thing from the bottom, so I want to grab that. Okay.
The appropriate definition of mead is any alcohol that's been sweetened with honey. That's what mead is.
Yeah, I won't do the correction on there. Okay, so we need to. Okay, that is its own layer. So canvas, we need to square it. That's square.
It's too. Oh.
I might, if I'm going to keep it there, I need to probably put her, because I thought I was going to have more room horizontally. And I mean, I might be able to do like a. Oh yeah, that might work. All right, now the spot is. See, we need a shape. That was the shape. There we go. Oh, you could do. I thought I could do corners with that one. Isn't there like a rounded corner one?
I can drink tea by the gallon if I don't pace myself. Yeah. Caffeine's addictive like that. The stuff I made will have no caffeine in it. Even though I use caffeinated tea. Because the yeast will have eaten it all. And their crazy yeast party. That's a 1. You know what they say about 1?
I know you're gonna say it, and I'm gonna hate you for it. It's the loneliest number, right?
It's the loneliest number.
Thank you for the follow, Lotus.
You know what can be as lonely as 1?
You.
2. Like right now. No, I drank a lot of sweet tea growing up. I gained an appreciation for unsweetened tea as I got older. Just because, I don't know, I think as you get older, sweet things aren't as appealing. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoy the occasional sweet, but...
What
like
is
savory things.
that font?
Oh, that... That...
No. I thought it was Arial, but Arial's got the rounded top.
Does it have to be that exact font? Oh, that was pretty close. Right there. Oh, you went past.
There's a lot of that are very close. I'm trying to see if I can get an identical or very close. I just want to make, well, I guess, you know what, I can probably just cheat it. That might be too big. So I want to make it so that it stands out a bit more.
Oh, notification.
Hmm?
She got a notification. That's how I am when I get a notification. They don't come very often. Some people get notifications all the time because they're popular or something. But some of us, we yearn those simple buzzes and be like, oh, someone wants to speak to me? Amazing. And then it's like some person trying to scam you out of all your money. But you're so glad somebody's talking to you.
You're still making words?
Yeah. I liked it better when it was the whole square.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it better when it was...
Oh, no, it was going to. I just needed to see back there.
Oh, okay.
Probably should actually move it over so that it is like centered here, like there. Okay. And then we need to color her. First, again, select and mask. We need to go to bring in those edges. This one I have to be a little bit more careful of. So I'm going to select this area and remove the green.
No, I remember dumping a lot of sugar into tea when I was a kid.
So we see the way the farmers would drink it at a cafe. 8 artificial sugar pack. Oh, no. Actually, there is a curry place not far from where we go to that makes an authentic Indian tea. So it's not sweetened. It's an iced tea, but not sweetened.
It's like a chai tea.
It's like it tastes like a normal tea that you'd probably get from a store, but it doesn't taste artificial anyway. It is actual leaves, a real tea made in house, but in with ice and whatever. It's just there's no sugar in it. You can add sugar if you want, but when you have a really hot curry, it goes really good with it.
I can make you tea with real leaves right now. I got them upstairs in a box. And little bags.
Hell shade. I hate scammers. I like how the GFX bots try to scam me. Little do they know I'm an artist and big troll on the internet. They don't know any better.
I've had today, just as an example, I had a bunch of my comments on Facebook and some of my pictures all liked. Like, and one comment that just read, I've been getting suggested for you as a friend for a while now, and I just wanted to reach out to say hi. And it's this picture of this incredibly beautiful woman who's made like 3 posts on her Facebook in the entirety of her history. Mm-hmm. That's a scam.
Oh yeah.
Because no way would a beautiful woman actually want to talk to this. Let's be fair. I'm aware of this. This is a scam. I've been tricked before. No, not again. No, the internet has taught me that if someone attractive wants to talk to me, it's a trap. Thanks, internet.
Okay, we got a new
Life
emoji.
lessons.
We got Pip with the notification.
I like the Sweetie Belle. Is that an emote?
There we go. It's got notification. I like that one actually. It turned out pretty good.
Silver, you're like married and stuff. It's different.
Okay. So now we need a emoji for let's do Izzy.
You did this on purpose. You
We
did.
have Izzy and Sunny.
Yeah, you already did Izzy. You already have done Izzy. You already have Izzy.
There's nobody
emotes.
else.
He knows which one I like, and he doesn't want to make.
I already did the one. Pip.
No, that's the one you like.
The Pip.
Zip.
Cheers,
Zip
Fidget.
emote. Guys, that's for Zip.
No,
Zip. She's best of the new G5.
Okay, we can do a zip one.
Yay.
But I'm gonna go get the thing that I was gonna surprise you with, but then you went and found it anyway.
I had to fart. I'm sorry. You just can't fart in some houses, you know? This is so big. Wait, why is this lizard doggo?
So I got a big lizard doggo.
You gonna play that game with me again?
Why is it?
I love that game so much. Be willing to start over.
No, we got big lizard doggo. He's like 42 inches. I had to stuff him myself.
What you did?
Because they just for shipping it's quite easier.
That makes sense.
So it's a big lizard doggo. And he's big. I forgot they did a Kickstarter from a while back, but now you can just buy him.
Very fuzzy.
Well, because he was folded up and like whatever. I think that a lot of it was straight up. But yeah, and there's still stuffing left. I stuffed him full so that he can stand. So you can go make him less if you want to make him huggable. But it goes with doggo and you can go wiggy tail.
I'd be cool with playing that game again for stream.
And you can put a magnet in the mouth, and then he has a small little he got a little berry, and he's got a little bug, and he's got a little nuclear waste. You can put in his mouth. So yes, big lizard doggo. I was gonna tell you that it had a big cute 4-legged thing that I picked up and it was adorable and boopable, and I was gonna pull this out, but then he went and found it anyway.
I'm sorry.
What would lizard doggo's name? It's lizard doggo. That's his name.
Yeah, it's lizard doggo. From Satisfactory.
It's no satisfaction.
I never bothered with those things. Apparently, they're the only way you can get rid of plutonium waste.
Yeah,
It's way too much work.
You can, but it's a ton of work to get rid of it because
Yeah.
you basically have to give it to him and then throw him off the map.
No, you can give it to him and he'll eventually just get rid of it.
It's just the amount of waste that you build up is
Yeah,
way
there's
faster.
no way you'd have to do it, and it's all manual.
But the whole idea is that if you do some stuff and he'll go get things for you, and one thing he can bring back for you is nuclear waste, which is pretty funny.
Here you go. Bzzz, just melt.
Yeah, you go to give it to him from him, and then immediately radiation fills the area.
Yes.
That's why you can get the little. There is a magnet already in it, but there's not a magnet already in him, so you have to put it in there if you want to. But
Yeah.
so.
No, that's cool.
But yes, I wanted that when they had it for the Kickstarter, but I didn't want to do the Kickstarter for it. But now that you can just buy them, so.
Okay. Light up a derp.
But anyways, and it came in a box that said like "Warning: Wild animal inside," and then it was just a bunch of bags of stuffing like compressed down, and then just him like folded up in a corner. I was like, yeah, it's
Sad doggo.
yeah, all right. We're gonna load a zip.
He likes buying nonsense. It's cool. I like that game. She's tired too.
Oh yeah, I already did that one.
Cute. Everybody agree that Zip is best G5 Palm? Okay, everybody's in agreement.
But let's go with the map. Kind of, they are useful. You can get free materials from them. They basically give you just about anything in the game. They will. They're just adorable, anyways. They're cute.
There's better ways to dispose of nuclear waste. Plutonium waste. There's no.
Yeah,
other way
it's
to
nuclear Guantanamo. You just make like a ton of storage units out in the corner of nowhere. And then you build a big conveyor belt there.
Or you just do like my friend did and just turn his entire base into Chernobyl because he doesn't know how to deal with it properly. We kept it was so much fun. We told him.
What are we going to do with Zip?
Maybe
Oh, yeah, I gotta switch my camera back.
you give her like a smug smile. I don't know.
This is her default look.
Oh, that's her sleepy look.
Oh, I mean, we could open her eyes.
Open. Oh, too open. Zip detective.
Maybe coffee
Not a
Zip.
detective. Yes, coffee Zip. Like coffee Zip. Oh, she's I don't like her as a detective. She's an aeronautics engineer. That was like the whole thing in the movie, and I liked it. And then they
Have
just
a visor.
they had her.
I don't know if I can make one that worked.
Yeah,
She's got a really wide head.
and her visor is very toyetic.
I do like her mane. Like they did a really good job with her mane. Like compared, making it look a little different. It's definitely still got that like I'm toothpaste type look, but not too bad.
No, like she was an aeronautics engineer in the movie, and then they just had her steal Hitch's job.
What did you miss? Peek. I got lizard doggle.
You got a lizard.
Lizard doggle.
Part dog, part lizard, part lobster. Half lizard, half lobster, half dog.
We can have her do like what was I gonna say she would do?
Coffee.
Coffee. It'd be really hard to do with the like show a coffee cup.
Well, you would have to give her bloodshot eyes, so that would be a texture thing.
Like what are we missing? What kind of emoji would you want to use? Because it's not just about like making something that is would be funny or cool, but like something that you would find use in doing.
Disgust, I guess.
You want to make her disgust?
She could be disgusted at something. Voice impression. I gotta do the voice impression of Lizard Doggo. He doesn't make any noise. I don't know, like
There's the emoji right there.
like just me. This is a good emoji. This is Lizard Doggo. I'm just looking at you. That's the Geiger counter going up. This is the sound of you melting. It's melted. That's lizard doggo. I did it, pig. That was all the noises. This beer's pretty good. I've almost finished it.
Yeah. I'm still got half a can.
You do. It's taking its time.
I'm not a lush.
Yes, you are.
If everyone has a surprise face, so I guess it would be good. I was thinking of maybe not discuss, but like
It's just Pog face, is surprise face.
no, we've already done that. We have that for Scout.
Yeah.
Or Scout Sprout.
Michael ASMR when? Never. I never got it. That stuff is, I don't get it. People whispering in my ear is very unnerving. It's one of those things that, like, I don't even know if that's really even a thing anymore, is it? Like, it felt like a thing 5 years
ASMR?
ago.
I'm pretty sure there is for somebody.
Pie? I'll take pie. A relaxed face? I just don't know how often a relaxed face would get used. Like, what, that's a what is that face? Like, oh no. I don't know what face that is. Like, that's like, oh no, but I'm interested. Aww. Puffy cheek.
Actually, wait, I think I might have one.
That face you make when you flush the toilet and the water starts rising. That's the oh shit face. Literal oh shit. It's coming back. That is that face. She's making exactly that face. The oh no. Oh no, where's the plunger? I need a plunger. Man, I had that happen like right as I was supposed to get like leaving to go to work. A bad day. It's like, okay, I gotta leave in like 2 minutes.
What'd you do to the toilet?
I bet I killed it.
You woke up in the morning and had to drop a Duke so big.
I killed the toilet, yes. That happened. Back at the last place. I grabbed so many paper towels. Oh. I can tell you now, it's history. That was a rough morning.
Go and tell Draft about all the crap that got all over.
It's just water. Mostly, I'm sure. Oh, well, life's fun sometimes. That's the best way to start your day, Godzilla. First thing you do when you get out of bed. The best part of waking up is taking a big dump. Is it? That should be Folder's new motto. They shouldn't even advertise their coffee because nobody wants to hear about their coffee. Is that the face you're going with? Yeah, oh no, the toilet's backing up face.
Don't know quite yet. Okay, it keeps grabbing Pip. I don't know why those bones are showing. There we go.
Seriously, face. Seriously? Making poop jokes again? Seriously? all these suggestions are just Zip looking at her own poop. I don't know what this is. They have weird suggestions. No. Got weird chat. They're fun. Bunch of weird fellows.
But they're really weird, yes. You got them on a thing, and now they're...
This is my fault?
A little bit.
Oh, this is my fault. Sir Edward started it. I blame Sir Edward. Sir Edward, what have you done? Spare me, please. Love you guys so much.
Like, I know what I would need to do to make it work for something else, but I'm having difficulty getting it. Same things here.
We're just blaming you for stuff, Sir Edward. You can go back to sleep. Give her chocolate. It's kind of her meme, is eating chocolate. What if she had chocolate bar? Did you see that thing that Hasbro put out with her? Like me without chocolate, me with chocolate, and it just has her sad and happy. It was completely random, and people just kind of made fun of it for a while. Blame me for Sir Edward shenanigans. I just rolled with it. You might have jaywalked 2 days ago. How dare you? I'm just like,
Wait, can I just go one side with that?
just like
Oh, I can.
watching you make faces with her. Her faces are so cute.
There we go.
Down ears.
Hmm?
Down ears is cute. Oh, so upset. It'd be so cool to have ears that could do that.
Why?
No.
So you can hear predators coming and directional?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of the point of it. Just gotta fix that eye a little bit.
I don't even like spare the rest. I just want horse ears. I just want like ears that can turn and shift and stuff and wiggle about. I want ears that can hang low, that can waddle to and fro. Do your ears hang low? Do they waddle to and fro?
I don't think they waddle. I don't think your ears should waddle at all.
Could you tie
Ever.
them in a knot?
If you say Bo, I will punch you.
Can you tie them in a like a shoestring way? You would tie shoestrings? In such a manner. Maybe a present. Can you throw them over your shoulder? Hmm?
What I really wish is I could play with the direction of the bottom one, but I can't. I shouldn't put that down. 'Cause you can just,
Oh, wow. It's like cyborg. I really do like this model though.
the eyes are nice.
A lot of character.
We want to make her look like innocent, or do the smaller pupil like that.
I mean, I kind of like the innocent one.
I think this one works better for what I'm going for, but like I'm really having difficulty trying to get. I know that there was like a.
Yeah, I think
here it
it's
is.
Be very small too. It's gonna be a small emote, so you want it to stand out. The eyes.
That was actually what I was looking for. Brow scrunch. Oh yeah, I'm already doing that. Oh wait, is that? No, that's that. I thought there was the one like.
You guys like all like the smaller eyes? Okay.
Yeah, I think they fit better for what we're going for.
I'm not 100% sure what you're going for, so.
Just like a confused type look.
Okay. You got the Dwayne Rock Johnson eyebrows. Aww. No, it's like why you do this? Why you do this? He's been. No. It feels kind of like the stop animation from the Rudolph special. You move around like that. I feel like that Rudolph special is probably going to play to the very end of time. Kids in like the year 2030, like 2335 or something, they're still going to be watching that Rudolph special.
Wasn't there a bit that made the mouth move up and down?
Oh, take that. Oh no, the other slider, the one you just had. Just kind of keep moving it up and down.
Me 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 me. Me 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 me.
She's sad.
Me 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 me.
Aww. Love it. Just keep doing that for the next. Oh, we got another hour of this stream. Keep doing that for an hour.
I hate poops.
No.
I hate them so much. They're invasive. They take away my rights.
I don't understand.
See, this is what you get. This is why you don't let horses talk.
Horses don't have rights. This is like it.
What is the one that made the whole mouth go like up and down? I remember seeing it. I did it with Pip, I think.
Well, thank you. Oh no, there's that smile I was talking about. Oh, serious eyes. The flexes they put on this. Ooh.
I'm doing the normal thing. If you're trying to figure out which one it is you're trying to
I like that.
Trying to fix, is just hit all of them. Oh, there it is.
Doesn't really open her mouth though. That one does.
Oh yeah. Well, I wanted to see if I could bring it up, but you can only bring it down.
No, Sir Edward. We might find out I said that. It's true though. Horses aren't allowed to vote. It's just a cruel fact of life.
Like the mouth here, like I can open and shut, but that's about it. Like lip syncing wise,
I'm sure there's a lot
you can do smile and stuff. Smile. Well, I mean, really, I guess from what I would look for, open, close, forward, backwards, and teeth or no teeth. That's the main three. It lets you do those. So technically, yes, you could do full lip syncing.
Did they elect? I feel like they didn't really elect their sheriff.
No, I don't think Hitch was elected. I think that he was just sexy.
Yeah.
And they
did a
just
job.
he won the Mr. Universe pageant, and they're like, wow, you're very
I
manly.
mean, it did kind of seem like that's how the sheriff department made money. It was just selling calendars with him in him.
Those were funny.
Yes.
We know you very much liked.
Stallion calendar.
Yes.
No. He was smexy. It is kind of implied in the movie that he's a very smexy horse. I wouldn't know.
I'm trying to think. Like, there's things I really would like to do to make her more confused. It just doesn't work. I can fix the eyebrow in post to a degree, but I'm gonna see if I might be able to lift a little of these.
I do approve of the shipping in the show that they do between him and Pip. They have been kind of implying a relationship between those two. It is very cute.
Do you like it because they go well together, or because yay shipping?
Yay shipping. I don't think it would.
What if it was between Zip and her reflection?
They kind of implied her and Rocky, but I don't think so. Izzy kind of implied it, but I don't think she acknowledged it in any way. It doesn't work in my brain. Hitch and Pip work, but not Zip and Rocky. Most people probably don't even know who Rocky is. Do you know who Rocky is?
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay. Good.
I pay attention to all the implied chips involving horses. If you didn't notice, because I got nothing better to do.
Actually, kind of works sideways.
Really, you would have thought Hitch and Sonny, but apparently not. Sonny's
I'm
not.
kind of glad it wasn't, because there's so many times where it's like, hey, look, here's the boy and the girl that pop up right at the beginning, and now they're going to get together. And I kind of prefer when they don't just do the most cliche possible relationship.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of like that they're just friends, because, you know,
They're
like
just friends.
a man and a woman can just be friends.
It's
So, but
you have to imagine that there's some tension there, given that they grew up together. But that's just my brain.
maybe, but like, or they tried at some point. Maybe.
Or maybe
but
she's just
also,
not interested in stallions.
Also, sometimes they can just be friends.
Yeah. Could also be that, like, Sonny's not interested in Hitch at all.
She's
For
interested in
whatever
Izzy.
reason. Yes. Izzy's awful.
Izzy
I don't like Izzy. I'm sorry. That's my
Izzy
unpopular
is
opinion.
fun, but if I had to hang around with her, I would very much want to get away.
She's a kleptomaniac who steals things and breaks them without asking.
Is this work for Confused Zip?
She kind of looked confused / disgusted. But I think
kind
it
of
works.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it doesn't look like Zippa unless you show her hair. Or at least some of her hair. So you gotta back it up a little bit. Why is her hair so flat? What did you do to her hair?
I did the helmet hair. I thought it would bring it more into the shot, but
Hitch and Sonny are like brother and sister. I mean, you should have her hair.
All right.
long.
So we need to show her hair, so we'll do that.
No, it's all squished.
No, I mean like
You just need to
what if
show
we just do
enough
this?
of her hair to, like, make it clear that it's Zip.
No, because I feel like
Her hair is like half of her head, but it doesn't look like Zip unless you show.
if I do this, it doesn't look like her either.
I don't know.
You know, okay, we'll boot up. How is that? Is that better? You can see the hair.
A little bit.
So we're
It's
going
better than
with
nothing.
Izzy commits crimes but doesn't get arrested because she has a personal connection to the sheriff. Yeah, that sounds.
Well, I think there was an episode where they got on her for it, And she's like, sorry, I don't know how to interact with other people because I've never lived with other people.
I'm sorry.
But-
I'm sorry I broke the law. I didn't know any better. Oh, well, I guess you'll be off free
Then she
then.
keeps doing it.
I know, because
She's a klepto. She needs help.
well, a klepto is about, I thought, storage.
It's about just taking things that aren't yours.
What is there a name for somebody that
A hoarder?
no, not hoarder, that just can't help but commit crimes? Is there an actual name for that?
the adrenaline rush?
No, just like it's an addiction. Like they just need to.
I'm sure there is a name for it.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Like kleptomaniacs tend to commit crimes because they just take everything they can.
Yeah, but they're not committing crimes. The kleptos are sometimes they just want things. They can go get things. They want to keep it. Don't take it from me.
Yeah. But they'll commit crimes to get those things.
Some of them, yes, maybe, but that's an assumption.
Like, well, Izzy commits crimes.
Yeah, just because Izzy commits crimes.
Like, she's just like, I am still irritated by the fact that she just took the lantern that belonged to Suddy's father. It's like, oh, I took it. It's like, you took the lantern. Yeah, I wanted to rebuild it to make you happy, but I made it completely different and new. So the lantern your father made for you is gone now. They were okay with it. I would have not been okay with it.
Yeah, that would have been a punch to the face.
Yeah, it was. Still bothers me.
She just doesn't know boundaries.
She has no sense of boundaries. Which has been a point of contention in the show a couple times, but they don't emphasize it as much as I wish they did. She just lost the lantern and got that at a thrift shop. That makes sense. I feel like Zip puts on some mascara and is really bad at it. That's what this looks like.
That's your horse.
She's a good horse. I like her because she's, for her, like, big brains. She's the smart one.
That might actually work. It's not going to look right now, but when shrunk down, it probably work fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can't do
I'm
that.
getting goofy. No, so of all of the new main four, Izzy's probably my least favorite one.
But Izzy just reminds me of Pinky, and Pinky was kind of towards the bottom of my list for me anyway.
At least Pinky could be annoying, sure, but at least she didn't destroy people's things.
Sometimes.
Like I get Izzy isn't doing it in a malicious way, but she's doing it in a I don't care.
No, she cares, but
She doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I took your thing and I made it into a new thing to give it to you as a gift.
I took
like
a board and turned it into a diamond board.
Yes. It's like, I found this priceless family antique and just completely rebuilt it into something new. Happy birthday. This is like, why? Why have you done this?
I think we can do more hair.
Oh, use a little bit more hair.
Because this is square.
Mm-hmm.
That's too close.
Yeah, your face gets stretched.
I wanted to at least try to show the ears.
See, that feels like a good amount of hair. She just has very pointy hair.
Okay, so I have to do some of that eye stuff again, but
I could have that much hair.
you could. It's just she just doesn't cut it.
Is that what it is?
I mean, because if she cuts it, it's gonna have to grow all the way out that long again.
She doesn't have to cut it if it always just keeps growing up. Horses had the best hair. So they used to make toothbrushes out of it. Very stiff.
No, the dinosaurs do not have bones. I wish they did. The newer horse models do. These do not.
So they could like flare the nostrils.
Okay, so there.
It looks good.
It's going to cut off her ears a bit. Mm-hmm. But if I don't cut her ears off, I either have to. I would have to scrunch her face more, and I really like having the bigger face, so we're gonna go with that.
Addictive criminal syndrome, those who are addicted to the rush of committing crimes.
I thought they'd have a fancy name for it. It's like, what is it called if you're addicted to carrots? It's called carrot addiction syndrome. Get over it.
I did watch a thing where a guy legit was addicted to carrots, and he turned like bright orange.
One of my favorites is when it comes to like that and like the fear of is the word that's used to define somebody that has a fear of long words. Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen it?
I know, but if you tell me to spell a long word, I'm probably gonna freak out. That is just. It's the name for the fear of long words. That's evil. Whoever came up with that is pure evil. Find out who came up with that word.
It's hippopotomonstrosesquippedaliophobia.
That is.
I love it.
Evil. That's pure evil.
Oh yeah, and the fear of palindromes, I believe, is phobia backwards. It's phobia backwards to make itself a palindrome.
I hope people came up with these because they didn't believe anybody existed with these fears, and that they weren't intentionally trying to be cruel.
Oh, there's definitely one of those.
Oh, it's one of those for sure. Oh my goodness. Zip is good. Good one. If I had to put them in order, I would say it's Zip, then Sunny, then Pip, then Izzy.
Well, Sunny's top. Well, Sunny and Pip are really.
You just
both.
like her for that song in the movie.
I do. She did a good song.
It was a good song. I agree. It was a good song. She's not Zip.
Zip has like the least amount of screen time.
Yes, but I liked her personality in the movie. Her personality since the movie has been like the detective thing. I really wish they would kind of drop it. 'Cause that's Hitch's thing. And go back to the whole aeronautics
How is
thing.
it Hitch's thing?
He's
a sheriff. That's not a detective.
It's kind of when you're the only real law in town.
Yeah.
You kind of double up.
No,
Did
he
you ever
just
watch
yells at
the-
people about trash. That's all he does.
You ever watch the Andy Griffith Show?
No.
It's some detective stuff
Why would I ever watch Andy Griffith Show?
because it's a good show. It's got
I'm sorry,
Don
but
Knotts in it.
I'm not old.
Be old to appreciate Andy Griffin.
Andy Griffin?
Griffinth.
Griffineth?
Do 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 do. I can't whistle, but do.
I'm not gonna whistle into the microphone, but I've seen it at when thrifting. I've seen that pop up.
That's like growing up. That was like the show that was on the television all the time because my dad loved it.
That one, no, I've watched quite a bit of it. I wouldn't be able to tell you anything about anything with it because it's been just way too long.
Citizens arrest! Citizens arrest! That episode. Gomer Pyle. Aunt B. And they did the spin-off show of Gomer Pyle Private.
Why Gomer?
Why?
Was he the only? They went down the list of people and they finally got to him about, yeah, I'll do my own show.
Well, his show actually was what got referenced on Futurama. The one where Fry went back into the past to meet his grandfather. That was one huge reference to Gomer Pyle Private Eye, or not Private Eye, Private Gomer Pyle or whatever. I think that was the name.
That whole concept, though, is not new. I mean, it's called like the grandfather paradox and stuff for a reason.
Well, his character was based on Gomer, his grandfather's character.
Gomer goes back and does his mom?
Gomer does not go back.
Because then how is it based on it? That's what he does.
The character, his
No,
grandfather's
that was the whole
was
episode.
based on Gomer. Just called Gomer Pyle USMC. The USMC stood for something.
What would that face be called? Like an emotion. Confused?
It looks more I guess confused. It kind of looks confused and disgusted at the same time. I don't know what you would call that, but confused works.
Whatever that Pip one laugh.
I like the Pip one. Yeah, so just the Gomer Pyle show. I just loved
Oh, sorry. It's too big. Right. Actually, nope. I got to do a couple things here. I know somebody was definitely ready in chat, I bet, with that one. But I got to clean up the edges. I've got to remove the green.
I only saw a little bit of Mayberry RFD. My only real knowledge of that was essentially they wanted to keep making the Andy Griffith Show, but Andy Griffith didn't want to make the Andy Griffith Show anymore.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. How many seasons did it go?
It went for a while. He didn't want to do it anymore, but everybody else was still on board. So they made Mayberry RFD, where it was essentially just the Andy Griffith Show without Andy Griffith. And it focused on like Aunt B and like Goober and the other townspeople. I think that one only ran for a couple seasons.
Yeah, I knew you guys. He's waiting for it. He's just waiting for the emoji.
He was.
Okay.
Zip.
Okay, so we got.
So you got all the new G5 horses now.
No. Well, okay. I have other Izzy and Sunny ones, yes, but I didn't make any custom ones.
You didn't make any custom ones. You made them.
Well, okay. I've at least got everybody covered at some point in the stuff. So, is there what else we want?
That is a WTF face. Now that I think about it, they're right. That's a WTF face.
Yeah. Well, I would think what the fuck would be like. That's more confused. What if it was WTF? I'd be more in the disgusted territory of like open mouth, like huh, like angry pog. Hungry? How do you do hungry?
Well, I would just take the Rainbow Dash with patting her belly. That wouldn't even be a custom thing.
No, that would be hard to do.
Yeah,
because I'm trying to stay away from animated. I've already added quite a few animated. And how much room do we still have?
Fire.
I think we downgraded,
face,
but still. Yeah, I still have 63 slots open, and that's. I think we're only. We're one boost away from level 3.
You could do like.
But it's and all that would do is add 100 more when we have still 63
you
to
could
fill.
do rarity on the fainting couch. That'd be fun.
Again, it's an emoji.
Yeah.
Tiny.
Yeah.
A fainting couch should be tough. Somebody was talking about like having a hoof, just a hoof.
You do have two hoofs hidden together, like bro hoof.
No, because it's animated.
No, they just already be together.
Well, no. What would be better then is to do a single hoof left, a single hoof right.
Okay.
And then somebody could do one, then somebody could reply with the other.
Should be Rainbow's hoof and Applejack's hoof. I think they'd do the best bro hoofs.
Maybe. We'll see. Well, definitely Rainbow because.
Well, yeah, but then her wife.
Is it her wife or her husband?
It's her wife. They're both wives of each other. Horse wives. No, look at that face. I like Rainbow's face.
Michael,
What?
no wonder you have. Is this how you try to pick up women? You're like, I really like your face.
Yes. And you touch their face. If they don't run away, then you found a keeper.
You gotta lick your finger.
Yes. Or run down their face. Like, it's why I'm definitely not going to be single the rest of my life. That between that and every time a woman contacts me, I'm convinced it's a scam. It's going well. Those hooves. I like those hooves.
Look at them hooves. Oh, girl, look at them hooves.
Hooves are better than hands. Fight me.
I'm pretty sure that Mother Nature disagrees.
No, the hooves. Mother Nature decided that horses should have hooves because
Because it works better when running long distances.
Yeah.
Okay.
Outrunning predators.
Grab your can with a hoof. A hoof.
I'm gonna spill on the floor if I attempt this. It's mostly empty.
It's much easier if the can's empty.
But if you this is a hoof and they scoop.
Open the. Actually,
Like this.
it's one of my.
You hold it.
It's one of my favorite cards from Iron Pony, and Giz came up with. And the challenge is start a car with no magic. Because I love the card, because anybody that doesn't know the card is there, they get to it and they're like, what is it? Oh,
No, how do I do it?
and so I remember like somebody had pulled that, but then they pulled Spike as their card and they're like, oh,
Like click, claws for the win.
Okay, because we got like there's a hoof.
Look at hoof. Look at hoof. Look at her. Pull out a little bit.
Do I even need to do anything else with it, or is just that?
You need to like curve it forward a little bit so that it's flat.
No, because then it doesn't really look like. No,
That's a bro hoof.
no, I always consider this because it's the when you do the text version to somebody's and you do the
You know what you're talking
like
about.
this. That's the text version.
You have to have it bent forward because the hooves have to connect. You're not gonna connect like this.
No, but
You're gonna connect like this. Not this.
No, but they're not going to be next to each other. If you're replying with, they're going to be on different lines. So it doesn't need to be.
Like this.
We're going to go with this.
Her hoof is blue. Look how happy she is. It's like, this is my hoof. My hoof is amazing.
We're going to go with this. Okay.
Pointing forward is power to the pony. A hoof straight up. Pointing forward is power to the pony. I don't know. Open a can with hoofs. It's made me think of the bean scene in the movie. It's like, open this can.
You gotta admit though, like
That's good.
the fact that she was able to do what she did with the can, like was pretty crazy.
Ta-da! It's pretty good. Okay. Oof. So, how is everyone tonight? We're a few hours to the stream now. I'm curious how everyone's doing.
What do people have going this weekend?
Yeah.
I hope you have some fun plans.
We're gonna have the get together we normally have. Gonna play board games and
First Saturday of the month is board game day.
mm-hmm.
And so we have board games going. And Lizard Doggo.
What are we doing, Lizard Doggo?
He's gonna be pets.
He's gonna be there.
Go get pets. Actually, his house is just going to be the couch down here. That's what I determined.
Is this house?
Yeah, he's just going to stay on the couch all the time.
Okay, that's fine. Stay away from me with nuclear waste.
Okay, so we got that, and
The heck is that noise? It stopped. It stopped.
it's the condensate pump.
Okay, it sounded weird that time. I don't know.
It's because we don't have a drain by the furnace, and so it's the one. It takes the water and shoves it to the other thing. It's just that the other one used to be quieter because it was always backlogged with water so much because it wasn't working right, that it would just always keep full. But now this one actually empties properly. But when it does, it fully pulls. No, I forgot what it uses gravity to empty it. But then when it does, it kind of does that like sipping a straw that's empty.
Suction.
Yeah, but then it doesn't run nearly as often. The other one is running literally every 2 minutes. Now this one runs every 30. So just that was a mess trying to. I've learned how to put in a condensate pump though. Okay. I got this.
I had fun with water recently.
Well, you were just talking about an overflowing toilet, and you said it was the other house, and now I'm concerned.
No, this is my car. Like yesterday, driving to work, my car was smoking because the radiator was completely empty.
I thought there was like the driveway had some things on it again on your spot.
I put some sealant inside the radiator to try to make sure that.
Oh, so it was leaking on my driveway.
No, the oil wasn't.
Well, there was something there.
It might have been I did refill a little bit more today. I don't think I spilled any though. I'm pretty sure I got it all in. But I did put some sealant inside my radiator because I was driving to work, and like I noticed that there was no heat coming out of the heater. I was like, that's weird. It's all cold air. And I was like, oh well, if it's all it's going to do is blow cold air into my car, I'll turn it off. So I turned it off my heater, and all of a sudden my the temperature gauge on my vehicle started going, and smoke started billowing out of my car. Like, well, gonna have to address that. But during my lunch yesterday, I walked over to a nearby auto parts store. And that's that story. Got some sealant, got some new coolant. Got it all patched up. Should be good to go for a while. Might need to get a new radiator at some point, but I don't know. You just have 2 rainbow hoofs.
Yeah.
Don't you want an Applejack hoof?
I can add multiple.
Just need one of each. Like Applejack could always be just hoof bump and rainbow dash. And you're like, you want to get married? And she'd be like, yeah. And then they poof bump to agree on it. I'm pretty sure that's how their marriage proposal went.
Okay, I can put an Applejack. But it's gonna mean I have to rename the original.
Can you make them kiss?
Does this count?
This is their child.
Their mouths are together.
They are. They're very much together. This is their baby horse. You've created their OC. Oh no.
See?
Yes. It's finally starting to warm up. I am very much looking forward to the snow going away, so that we can do fire pit again, so that we can hang out outside more.
If I am actually looking, I think more forward to right now at least to longer days, which because it just the sun setting like super early just sucks all the time.
It's dark.
So I'm looking forward to having some longer days more than anything, but I am also just looking forward to some nicer weather. Today was actually pretty nice. I think I got up to close to 40.
Wish I could have been outside to enjoy it.
Yeah, I got to go out for a bit and travel around.
No, I actually, weird thing, I enjoy chopping wood. It's kind of a nice thing to do outside. I think we're kind of running out of wood, but what we have back there, I can make work
I have
for
a source for wood, so
I think we need to deal with what's back there first, just because it's the harder stuff to deal with, but it needs to be dealt with. No.
I like that, Joey. It's like, yeah.
It's like you got me.
Come on here with your hands up.
Great, you just let the power.
That's green.
No, but because of the fire pit, I am definitely looking forward to having some outdoor time again. It's green because I wanted to make sure that it was in the exact same positioning, so it wasn't like one was slightly higher or something. So I just did that.
Do you have any interest in getting some of the lights up this year, or just gonna stick with the tiki torches for a while?
I do want to get something up. I just can't. I really don't know of anything that permanent, or not permanent, but semi-permanent. I don't want to have like a. Because we have a fire pit, we don't really have any lighting out there, and you can say, yeah, the fire is a light, but when you're having some drinks and whatever, you don't want to be stumbling around. So we usually have tiki torches, but they're kind of nice for bugs, but they're also just annoying to have to always fuel and whatever.
They're a little bit annoying.
But we need to get that light replaced. So we have an outlet for one.
Yeah. The thing is, if you hang up any lights out there, you'd probably have to pull and bring them in during the winter.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I don't mind bringing it during the winter. I just don't want to have anything that I have to take in like every day. But I also don't want anything that looks tacky and just out there all the time. And if we have to mow, like having to work around stuff all the time.
A little annoying, yeah.
Yeah.
Tiki torches are nice because you can just plop them down, and when you're done, you can just pull them up.
Yeah, I've seen some that are like metal ones that have like 3 posts that you can put down. But even then, having to string lights every time, to a degree, having to refill tiki torches every time, compared to just literally putting down a couple stakes and just stringing a couple lights really quick.
The
Not that
tiki torches
bad.
are supposed to be good for keeping the bugs off.
Yeah, but I don't think they do all that great.
I kind of agree. It's kind of like me with Rogaine. I keep using it only because I'm afraid it would be worse without it. But I don't know. It seems like it's not doing anything.
Well, it can't bring back hair that is already a dead follicle.
Yeah, but I've been putting it on my head since I was 27. This is getting worse.
Maybe you're just maybe you're allergic to Rogaine.
Maybe that's what's causing my hair to fall out. Oh, you never know, man. You never know. I just need to get like rich and like fly to Turkey and get one of those fancy implants.
But the implants are just about taking hair from your sides.
No, we can take it from my back.
No, that's not hair you want taken.
I have tons.
Yeah, but it's not the same hair.
But I have lots of it. I'm not using it for anything.
They randomly pull from the thick sides that you do have, and then they implant those. So it thins out the sides a little bit to put it here. But as soon as they do, within like 2 weeks, all of it falls out.
Yeah.
And it takes like up to 2 years to fully get it back to where you
I
want
don't think
it.
you understand. I have like a cushion back here.
But that's like usually like $5 or $6 grand. I think is all you really need, and
Yeah.
and it includes the flight out there.
Yeah, you gotta fly all the way to Turkey.
Yeah, but Turkey is the best place in the world for it.
Yeah, they're the number one place. That's like what you want to be known for is hair transplants.
It's you can do this similar in America, but you're going to be paying like 10 times as
Way
much,
more, yeah.
and that doesn't include any hotel stays. And we're talking like nice hotel stays. And they're not bad. They actually are good. You don't keep people coming in if it doesn't have a good reputation.
You need to take like 2 weeks off of work, which would be pretty rough.
Probably more than that, because you have to stick around for a little bit to make sure everything's okay. It's
a lot.
But you're also talking like literally a couple years before it really sets in, but then you're going to still bald everywhere else, so you still have to go and like you're doing Rogaine, but they do have medical like stuff you can get at the doctor that are much better, that are meant for the purposes of offsetting it. I just don't care enough.
I think
That's why I haven't done
I'm
anything.
pretty much past the point of offsetting.
Well,
There's freckles. Got all the freckles.
Where did those come from?
The freckles. AJ's covered in them.
Oh, it's because I didn't render it. Damn it.
The freckles. It gets contagious. She got the freckles.
My shoes being weird. Damn
Why
it.
are you wearing shoes?
Because the
That carpet down here.
I wear it because of wood upstairs.
When the summer months come, I'm just gonna go barefoot outside. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna set up a big old five gallon pot. I'm just gonna be brewing mash out there and making alcohol. It'll be great. I've been considering it. I'm gonna make beer
Where outside?
outside.
Okay, remember the outside isn't. You don't own the outside, so where are you doing this outside?
I don't know. You want me to do it inside?
If you can do it within the confines of your room,
No, I gotta boil a mash to make beer.
we're not gonna have. I don't want you making like it look like we're doing meth from the road.
It's like, so you don't want me outside barefoot with a 5 gallon pot boiling a mash or something?
No,
It seems rude on your part. Do fun things. He does need to make a love pony with big heart eyes. Yes.
yeah, probably should.
Yes. Big heart.
Yes,
pony.
yes.
I'm very happy right now. You need that pony too, the one with the tongue sticking out that Silver just used. You need one of those. You need a tongue pony.
We need a tongue pony. That'll get you
A
arrested.
blep. You need a blep.
You can go tongue ponies all you want. It's not here.
You need a blep pony. Derpy heart eyes. Silver demands derpy heart eyes. Demands it.
Derpy heart eyes.
As
Let's see.
it'd be fun to cook a big pot of mash out over the fire pit. No, Sir Edward. Why?
I'm definitely talking to somebody else in that quote. So
Yeah. Back-to-back quotes.
okay, so like I just thought about this. So all the horses have like Rainbow Dash is RD, Applejack is JJ, Pinkie Pie is PP,
Yeah.
and Fluttershy is like FS,
Kinda.
but Rarity.
Just ready.
What is her double abbreviation? Is it just Ra?
I don't know. Her sister's name is Sweetie Belle. Is the family name Belle?
That's SB then.
Yeah.
But
Is it Rarity Belle?
everybody kind of has this like two-stage name, but Rarity doesn't.
She's-
Rarity. I mean, I guess there's two R's in there, but I guess most abbreviations are just the first two non. If it's a single word, the first two consonants, but
She's Rarity. I think somebody recently pointed out that the what are known as the Canterlot Six, like Twilight and her 5 friends from Canterlot, all have two of them all share the same initials. Each of them, like you have Lyra Heartstrings and Lemon Hearts.
what's going on here?
Holding up
I like it. This. All right, we are going to change the name on that one because Michael demanded it.
I did.
So these two are going to be deleted
Wait, we delete them both?
because I got to add the new one. Because I want to keep the naming with it. I'm anal about naming. Okay, so now we got some AJ hoof bumps.
Okay, we got lots of hoop bumps now.
We got my AJ bump.
Forgot
There we go.
friendship is
Oh no! Oh no! Don't punch her. What's you doing?
being punched by your own hoof.
Okay, got hoof. How are we doing? Oh no, she's punching. She had the wrong hoof.
She tacked that hitch.
Okay.
Like how we wanted hoof bumps, and you're just like, we can use these for attacks.
Again, we can.
Attack hoofs.
They're so useful.
Yes.
They're so versatile. They can be used as a weapon.
She's gonna get that apple.
Okay.
It's a good emote. It seems very useful.
I do like this beer.
It's a good
I don't
beer.
think it'd be a beer that I could just keep drinking all night.
No, it's a one beer.
It's a one-off, but it's a really good one-off. I'm really looking forward to. So, the beer I got in there for the stout it's a fancy, more expensive beer, but it's a stout,
Okay, so
and it's basically supposed to be a Little Debbie snack cake beer. It's called like Little Dabby or something, and I'm curious.
you know what alcohol I was thinking about making? I was just gonna get a jar of peanut butter and then heat it up into liquid and then just make that into alcohol. You think that would be good?
Do whatever you want, as long as it doesn't affect me.
You gotta drink it.
As long as it's good.
Well, that's what I'm trying to wonder. But a peanut butter alcohol tastes good. And I think there's that peanuts alcohol. That's pretty good. But that's a beer. I gotta get through all that black currant first, though.
Okay.
Derpy.
Okay, so we need
Big old hard eyes. She need to be all excited.
okay, so we need Derpy. I don't know about
She needs socks.
so heart eyes.
Yes.
That would be a lot of work.
Necessary. Get heart models. Do you have heart models?
I would have to mask it, do it. Eyes are a much more complex things to play with.
Do you have just heart models?
Maybe.
You can just put them over her.
It's gonna look really weird.
Maybe.
There we go.
No. This isn't what I wanted. No.
There go Derpy.
This is not sad horse.
Maybe she likes it.
Gross.
See, she's got
It's like in her face.
she's got a booper. She's got a
it looks
booper.
infected.
Do you love her, booper? Love you, boop.
We need to get her an ointment.
Derpy, your heart's coming out of your face. Do you have a cream?
There's a cream for that. Oh, heart ponies. Hey, it's Lemon Heart. We just talked about her. That isn't half of a heart. Another heart. There you go.
I would want something really like deep red, but it is the right shape.
Mm-hmm.
Derpy. Where are you, Derpy? There she is.
Scoop.
Wait, what the?
I mean, wrong. Oh, it breaks.
You
It's so sad.
you broke Derpy's heart.
Oh no. I get it. It's probably something I did. Aww. You should put that down her booper. It's so open heart. It would be better if you changed the texture element.
I don't know how well it would work in 3D.
It'd be better if you changed the texture of her eyes.
Even if I did, I'd have to shrink it. The heart would have to be the size of a pupil, and then to actually make it visible, it would have to be probably even smaller, which means it's probably not going to work. A lot of times when they do hearts for eyes, they fully replace the eyes.
Well, you could just make them bigger than her eye.
Why don't you just shrink, like make her close her eyes?
It works. No, you winking. No, that works. We need both Derpy and Broken Heart Derpy. Or Heart Derpy and Broken Heart Derpy. No Broken Heart Derpies. I want sad Derpies. You should only have happy Derpies.
Something like that you're looking for?
Yeah, I think that works. Just gotta make her look excited.
Yeah, I can, but checking the hard things first, and that's this part.
I think you need to make sure the eyelashes are covered, but
Why?
that doesn't look like she just has her eyes closed behind hearts, but that her hearts are actually eyes.
Oh. Okay, so we need to make her excited, you said?
Yes.
Okay. She's excited.
This gotta work. I
love you, Derpy.
That does kind of work pretty well, actually. Just having her going, ooh, like Big Mouth is that. Very expressive. Very Looney Tunes. I don't like the little mouth as well. Like little snoot's cute. She looks like she got a bite. Could be smiling a little bit. No, got creepy. Oof.
No, I know what we need.
Ooh. Yeah, her mouth should be open a little bit.
I'm not liking how this is gonna look
I do.
in any way.
I liked it earlier with the mouth open. No, I think you need to get rid of the wool. I think that looks good, but more.
She doesn't look happy in any way.
No, she's supposed to be stunned. Think like Looney Tunes. Like, ooh.
No, it's British.
What's Looney Tunes? It's all the same. Bugs Bunny's very British. Most people don't know this. This beer's been empty for a while now. Ooh. Sleepy. How about you guys? But the end.
Doesn't look good. Like
She needs to, her mouth is not open enough.
I'm working on it. I want to move her head in her position, but I can't until I get everything locked to her head. You're like getting so excited that you're jumping ahead. If you give me one more recommendation, 3 steps ahead, I am deleting the eyes and setting her on
I
fire.
was gonna push you out of the way and like, let me do it. I know how to make happy, lovey-dovey derpies. And then 3 minutes later, how do I do this?
Yeah, can you tell me what to do with this? And I'm like, okay, you load in fire.png. Okay, so now she's got she can't get them off.
No, they're her eyes. I would hope not. It's a copy. Definitely gonna use this emote for all the derpy pictures.
Actually, wait, I know what to do.
I'm gonna be right back.
Derpy Fire will make a great. This is fine. Yeah. See, Michael's thinking like it's gonna be a bad thing, but it's gonna be super useful. Look at my stuff.
Processor.
It's the 5800. I just had to put it in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did get the 5800X. I got a X3D.
Oh. I like that.
I got it earlier this week. I just didn't want to put it in when I thought streams were going
I
to
feel
come.
like she's holding your muzzle as opposed to putting her host on her cheeks, though. That's like doing this. Like
Michael.
Oh!
Michael.
She's
I'm
shouting.
giving you what you want. If you want, I can stop it.
No, I like the woos, but they need to be on her cheeks, not her mouth. She looks like she's trying to holler out to a friend, like, "Hey, you, you're hot."
Michael, this is how you do things.
Man, I wish I was that bold. Hard eyes, mother trucker. Imagine that is how one picks up a lady. Then they just scream at them from across the room. One can only guess.
Is that better?
Okay, that's better. Her eyebrows. Her eyebrow is quite high. Okay, you see, I like the bigger mouth. Yes, actually.
I show you what her eyebrows.
Oh, Silver said something about the eyebrows.
See, this is where it's getting difficult because, like, getting rid of some of this is impossible. I have to do it in post, and I basically just have to recreate her skin.
Didn't you do that for Zip?
No,
Redid
not
her
like
eyeliner.
this. Not like this. This is going to be a bit harder.
You're acting like it's my fault.
No, but what I'm saying is you keep adding things to make it where
I had her eyes.
you wanted the hard eyes.
And the Silver one at the hard eyes. I thought it was a good idea. And I still think it's a good idea.
Wait, she wanted it, and then I wholeheartedly agreed, but it's her fault.
All Silver's fault, but I endorsed it. So I think it's a good idea and it's worth the effort that you're gonna make.
Actually, wait, I can just jam this into her head.
I mean, kind of. You gotta.
I can jam it to the point where, as long as it doesn't, I go outside this pink area. I can jam it in as far as I want because that is super easy to correct. Like, I can probably go with that.
Stick out a little bit.
No, what did I just say?
You just said that's probably good.
I said as long as it doesn't go past these edges, it's super easy to fix because it's all flat color. And then you immediately were like, whoa!
Out of the way. I can jam it in as far as I want. That's what he said, yes.
Was me.
No.
I thought there was like there isn't a wider bit because you have to do a manual.
Mr. Edward, you're the quoter.
So if this is too tall, like,
Well, it should be all surprise. I don't know.
I know, but I'm trying to get it to fully encompass the we could always
I'm
do
gonna use these emotes so much.
and the other thing too is this is going to be shrunk down a lot. You're probably not even going to tell a lot of it.
On your tongue. Okay, I agree. What are you doing in the kitchen? Make me a sandwich. I want. What kind of sandwich do you want? Son's just gonna make us sandwiches in his kitchen. It's good to know this. I want a club. A club sandwich with bacon. And there you go. Good job, Sir Edward. This is getting good. This
Is that good right there?
Yes.
Do we keep her wings up or down?
Up. Keep them up. They're
gonna be cut.
Yes.
It's okay to have them cut.
Yes.
Okay. As long as they're okay being cut. Because I'm also waiting for a couple seconds from now. You're gonna be like, wait, why are her wings cut?
I would say that. I mean, you could not cut her wings, but
no, there's nothing I can do about it. Because if I do, then I'd have to back the whole thing way up, and she would be a tiny little thing in there.
I mean, if you could frame it similar to where it is now, that'd be nice. But
no, you won't be able to. Cheers, Sally. Try something.
what's happening?
Oh, you know what? I do one thing that'll make this a little easier.
Just gonna recolor them her fur color. They're gone.
Actually, the eyelashes completely get rid of all of it, which means I just have to grab the bone. This is a lot easier to clean up.
I'm gonna use this emote so much. Every time somebody posts a derpy, it's this one now instead of the rainbow dash.
There, that churn was helped a little too.
I think that was a good turn.
She got a nice little pupil right there.
No. We'll fix.
Okay.
Get dates for the get together tomorrow. You get some dates. The fruit, not actual dates. Because this is what people can say they've eaten dates. Have you ever eaten a date?
No, but that does definitely sounds like an old man thing you would do.
Not an old man thing. Dates are good.
Yeah, when's the last time you were on one?
Hurts.
Yeah, it feels good.
It's been more recent than you.
There, Derpy's. Because I'm not looking.
Well, me there.
Because I don't care.
Boom. Did it. Good enough.
Yeah, it's not. Once it's shrunk down, it's not gonna be noticeable. If it had the black there, it would have been much harder, but that wasn't too bad. Okay.
It's a good emote. Like this emote.
It's not an emote yet.
I like it though. It's okay. I like yellow snow. Okay, he does. His favorite. Yellow snow, yellow snow, yellow snow.
Okay.
Little patches of yellow snow. Good song.
Okay, so do we keep these pink or do we make them redder?
I think that it works pink.
You want them pink?
I think it works pink. Pink is pink and ponies kind of work really well together. Also, the lighter colors kind of match the rest of her color scheme. I think a dark red would kind of throw it off.
So do we keep it like this or do we put it centered and just crop it up a little bit?
I like it like that right there.
Like we could crop it up to be like this.
No, I don't like that as much.
Maybe this.
I don't like it as much. I think she needs to be, because if you keep it a little off to the off
No,
center-
because right now her head is above the middle.
okay.
It's more neck. Or if we did this, it would be her centered.
Okay.
I think this is better. I can't go any further that way, right? Yeah, I can. So I think this is about the best you're going to do. And remember that the background is going to be, at least if you're on dark mode,
She's just less defined.
it's going to be
When
this.
zoomed in. Yeah.
Well, it's going to actually be like that.
Yeah. She's less defined as a pony. She starts looking like a gray blob when they're that zoomed in.
Yeah, but it's just the neck then just makes it look like tubes.
Neck.
No, this is her. This is Derpy now.
Okay.
This is what you get. If you want, I can delete it.
No.
Or I can make it really tiny. You know, hold on. Wait, I know what we can do. We'll do 30. There, look at there's Derpy.
She's all pixels. She looks like the monster.
She's like
Scream.
no, it's like that one Starry Night picture. We're like,
Yeah, it's Scream. That's the name of the picture.
I thought it was called Starry Night.
No, that's a different picture by Vincent Van Gogh.
I thought Scream was a movie about like.
It's also a movie. I saw that painting once when I was a kid. It was on tour at the Cincinnati Art Museum. It's probably the most famous painting I've ever seen with my own eyeballs.
Okay. Never got a new emote.
I don't get to art museums much though, so.
There you go. You got Derpy Love.
Derpy love.
Derpy Love. Oh, what's going on over here?
No,
It's
she's
just like
sleeping.
over there. So we got. Let's get
Derpy love.
there's Derpy Love.
That's Derpy love.
There. Is that good?
That's, I like this. I will use it. I will use it lots.
Okay. All right. Well, we need another one.
You need a blep.
Huh?
You need a blep.
You're not going to see a blep. A blep is a tiny amount of tongue. You would have to have it just zoomed out of the mouth.
You need a big mouth tongue.
What is this?
Like, this is a big doggy tongue, like coming down the side of the mouth.
It's getting a little creepy.
You need a pupper's bone.
You know what? Yes, I agree.
Okay. Right. Love.
Oh, there we go. Wait,
Did
that's
you
not-
want another drink? Still got an hour.
Not another beer. Maybe just a whiskey keek, if anything. But before you go, so we need to do.
No. It's a good pony.
No, let's There we go.
No.
So you need this one. So
Why
you
do
want a dog
that
bone, right?
model?
Because we put him in a trash can, remember?
Yeah, I know, but you were supposed to delete him and
No, he's right here. So you said you wanted a puppo.
No, I wanted a pone puppo, not an actual puppo.
I could put his head on a pone.
No, that's disturbing.
What if I put all of him as normal pupper, but his nose was a mare's nose?
Why does he look like a Catholic father? He's got like, you zoomed in on the collar and there's like.
Also, do you notice that this
That's
model
my child.
is like super detailed, like, and better than any other? Well, look at them little beans. Look at them little beans. Look at the beans.
9 beans. They're just fuzzy clubs.
I bet Derpy does love Paw Patrol because Derpy loves all things, right?
She does seem like the pony who would watch Paw Patrol. That doesn't redeem Paw Patrol.
She'd be like, "Yay, Chase is going to save everybody." All right, we do need a new idea. There was a couple that came up earlier, but I forgot what all they were. Go get booze.
Okay. I feel like you're gonna like do things one way.
Not Paw Patrol yet.
Whiskey, not amaretto.
Nah, let's do the whiskey. I did pick up a bottle of Windsor.
Okay.
What's an it was mentioned before that we don't have one for what is it called? When somebody, not just like a love, but like when somebody's like trying to say like wow type of thing. But I think I don't know on that actually. We could do a broken heart. Twilight thinking. That's not a bad one. Cause like I guess it'd be like Twilight thinking or considering or yeah, thonk. I'm not gonna use that for the text because that isn't gonna be searchable. I'm big on making sure that everything is searchable. But I do like that idea. Wait, oh, I must have turned scene hierarchy. Show visible column. Wait, that's it's checked showing show visible column. Okay, whatever. Okay. Okay, so Twilight is going to think. Oh, well, she's gonna break all her bones. So that would be probably like a head look to the air. Let's do something quick. We're going to turn that off there and hidden. Okay. No, not in the whiskey code. There we go. I probably don't need to see those bones. Okay, that's much easier to deal with. Okay. So first, let's kind of get her into some sort of position to think. Okay, I'm hopefully going to get my processor replaced soon so it doesn't do that. I got a 5800X3D that I'm going to replace on my main PC, get the 5950 to the server. Replacing my main PC or the CPU will be like that. It's literally just remove my heatsink, plop in new processor, done. Dr. Pepper is fine. There's cherry in the back if you want it. Because I already have a 58 or a AM4 socket So that'll be super easy. But getting the 5950 into the server, oh, that's gonna be a mess. That thing is so tightly packed. It's got 12 hard drives in there now, so it's like, oof. No, it's 12. 10. Forget 10 hard drives. Whatever. In the 3D, I'm looking forward to it. It's just, I'm gonna do my main PC first, make sure that all works fine. But it's gonna be a hell of a build, because I basically have to take all the hard drives off, and each hard drive has a data and a power cable, which means that is 20 different connections that have to all be basically completely torn out. And when I go to plug it all back in, I have to be kind of careful on how I plug it back in, because all the drives are kind of connected through the RAID. It should be able to figure it out, but part of it is through a card. All the VMs need to be redirected. It's gonna be a mess. That's why I probably won't do the server update until maybe next weekend or something, because I want to have like a full day to be able to do that one, because it's gonna be a mess. Anyway, Twilight. Oh yes.
See what this is.
I guess I wear 3D glasses when installing. Oh yeah, because otherwise you can't see the processor. Did you put amaretto and Coke?
No, Amaretto and Dr. Pepper. What? Find out. It's good.
The lemon and the lime enhance it better.
Whoa.
I don't know if I'd want it in a Coke or a Dr.
What did you
Pepper.
have it in?
I had it in the Starry Lemon Lime.
Oh.
That's what I said I did when you were talking about it earlier.
I just figured you did it in Coke.
No. Did you see the drink? It was light brown.
I wasn't paying attention. It tastes good.
It's amaretto. It tastes good with that. But it's just about anything. But it's enhanced the best with the lemon and lime.
I'll take your word for it and try it next time. Got to wear 3D glasses when installing it. Ooh. Building a PC is fun. It can be a lot of work though.
It's going to be so putting the 5800X in my current X3D in my current computer like that. Literally, it's pull out of the socket, put in the new socket, done. The server, I had to yank all the hard drives out, tear all of the motherboard apart, which is probably like 35 to 40 cables. Put the new motherboard in with the new chip, rehook all of it back up, and then I have to redo all the VMs.
So you're going to be busy tomorrow too.
No, I'm not doing that tomorrow. I'm doing the processor tomorrow for the main PC, but I'm not doing the server. Server is going to take me. I need a day or two to troubleshoot if things go wrong. So
I plan on waking up at my normal work time tomorrow to get everything done.
what do you have? Oh, because you just have booze.
I have booze. I got to run to the store, and I have my morning video gaming.
Yeah. Thank you much, Hot Rod, for the resub. 25 months. Yay. Hello, Argo. Hello, chat. Hello, Hot Rod. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. How's the 1080 treating you?
Hopefully it's working.
I hope it's still doing good.
I feel like I'm pretty close to needing an upgrade in my video card, but I'm not quite there yet.
For the things that you're doing, no. Like I said, if you use that other TV, then that doesn't need
I
it.
would, and if I got that other television you were talking about, I absolutely would need it.
No, you wouldn't. Because if that TV's running at 60, it doesn't change anything.
Yeah, but I would want it at 120 if I'm gonna have a television capable 120. I'm gonna want it to run at 120
and HDR.
Yes, so I'm gonna need an upgrade.
You don't need to.
I wouldn't want to.
It's like you're purposely handicapping yourself. He's using a 4K 60 hertz television. But right now in the living room, I have a 4K 120 OLED, but it doesn't really work well in the living room because it's not that big, but it's also in a living room where it's really bright during the day.
Really use that
OLED doesn't. Well, just OLED doesn't work in a bright room. It's really nice in a low lit room, and it's just
that's why you get the curtain.
No, it's because I have the TV's already there, and so if I could replace that with a brighter TV. It's not OLED then, but it's fine because that's more of a hangout room, not as much of a like sit and watch a movie room. I don't know what to do with it. So because here I already have an OLED in front of me, I don't know where to put it. So it's more of if you can use it.
From what I've seen, the only person who really uses the upstairs television is Adam.
You can use it.
Hi.
If you're gonna watch Always Sunny.
I'd come downstairs. Watch on that TV. It's much better and the couch is nicer.
Yeah, but you won't.
No.
Because that requires opening your door.
Yes.
But it is much darker down here.
Yeah. It's a much nicer place. Which is why I don't get why Adam doesn't watch his shows down here.
Because he wants to go sit on the couch. And he can cozy in his little blankie and does Adam things.
Is much nicer. A much nicer couch downstairs than upstairs. The upstairs is like the guest you don't really like couch.
No, the upstairs couch is meant to just be
it's like a waiting room at a dentist's office.
Fuck you. No, the upstairs was meant to just be a cozy room.
Yeah.
The downstairs was meant to be the hangout room.
Yeah.
It's the lazy couch. The other one is meant to be sitting, not lounging. And so this one is meant to be loud. And I've got fancy couches.
You can sit down, but we don't want you to actually like stay. She's tapping her foot and like
she's thinking.
Self whoops. Thinking about whooping. She needs a little like cap. A little smarty cap.
No, because you're not gonna be able to see a hat. She's like, oh, good hoof.
It's like it's a good poem.
Good hoof.
Don't eat your hoof.
She's biting her fingernails.
Big fingernail. I've been watching some of it, Nolan. I'm not 100% sure what season I left off on because I just kind of had it on autoplay. But I think I'm like on season 3.
I'm on about halfway through season 6 right now. But I have so much crap to watch right now.
Yeah. Well, we still have to watch that movie I've been wanting to watch the last.
Well, that's a group thing. Yeah. But like series wise, I picked up Digimon seasons 1 through 6. I want to watch all that. All of The Office, all finished Sunny, then all the Stargate.
You gotta watch The Last Unicorn.
No, I've already seen that.
Yeah, you said you hadn't seen it.
It's a long time ago, but I don't care now. I've picked up probably about 20 or 30 movies that I haven't seen that I've wanted to see, like Being John Malkovich.
The Room.
I don't know if that's a movie I want to watch, but it's a group movie that we can laugh at.
If you watch it, you have to watch a disaster artist immediately after, otherwise you don't get as much from it.
I don't care. I don't want. You're making it think like I actually care about the quality of the film. No, there's a large number of movies that I picked up that I want to catch up on. There's a couple series that I need to catch up on. I have basically about 2 years worth of stuff to watch now.
He's just gonna disappear, and you guys will know why.
No,
what happened to Argo Damon?
No, I watch. Like right now, I've been doing it where I watch an episode of Sunny or 2 a night, maybe. And I've been using that TV for that, and it works really well.
You have nice seats in here. You just have only 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. Because this is meant to be my gaming room.
Yeah.
So I do it for my gaming and my TV watching. That's the group TV. Mm-hmm. If people want to come and sit here, sure. But like, if they're like, "Oh, there's a 4th person," I'm like, "Get the fuck out then." This is my room.
Just Adam's gonna watch all of his animes in here.
No,
you just gave him permission.
No, this is my private space.
He said people can come in here.
It's only by permission.
Does he have permission to come in here and watch all of his animes?
Not by himself. I've said that specifically. This is my room.
Can I come in here and watch The Last Unicorn? You can look at it if you want.
Michael?
Yeah.
Go on.
But it's The Last Unicorn.
Let's see here. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
No, don't delete The Last Unicorn. There won't be any unicorns left.
I can do it, right?
It's the last one.
It's gonna go bye-bye.
No, you need it. It's got the dude in it.
Well, I'm definitely deleting.
No. Delete the dude.
Don't touch the dude.
The dude obliges. That's a movie you need to find. The Big Lebowski is probably one of my favorite films ever.
I've watched it, but when we watched it, we were doing a drinking game where every time they said the word dude, we had to take a drink of our White Russians.
That's gonna get you pretty.
Yeah, I don't remember the last half of the movie. It was rough. I just remember somebody died and was shot or something. That was about it.
Then you remember wrong.
So I don't know. It was yeah, but it was fun. That was college that we did that.
Yeah, I did the same thing the first time I ever watched Pink Floyd's The Wall. I got so hammered I didn't actually remember it. The Big Lebowski is a masterpiece. I don't think Silver likes it though. Personally, and I've had this debate before about The Big Lebowski, it is a social commentary piece, and either you get it or you don't. And if you don't, you're not going to enjoy it. It's one of those movies. But I definitely think it's a masterpiece. You just don't like stoner flicks? I wouldn't consider it a stoner flick. Like Freddy Got Fingered, that's a stoner flick. The Big Lebowski is like commentary on social classes. That's what The Big Lebowski is what it is at its core. And basically how we're all like, spoilers for a movie that's like 30 years old now. But there's one character in the film who's constantly trying to stay out of trouble. He doesn't want trouble. He doesn't want to be involved. He just gets caught up in stuff and he's trying to back away. And he's the only character who dies. And it's kind of an implication that we don't get to choose our destinies. Shit happens, even if we do our best to avoid it. And the people who are constantly causing problems, who are the crux of his the reason he keels over, they were the ones constantly like stirring the pot, so to speak. And I could go into The Big Lebowski for a lot of nuances, but I will spare you all. The damn nihilists. Yes. And the two core characters are the Big Lebowski and then the dude, who are essentially in a lot of ways the same person, but because of the social classes they inhabit, they're treated very differently by society. I did mention it to Michael earlier. And okay, so this movie is really easy to find by just extending the name column here. And so I found the one movie I've been looking for 3 months. Yeah, just about 3 months here. And you will know it when you see it because of how long the title is. I think you just passed it.
Nope. There it is. Don't be a menace to South Central, drink introduced in the hood. I finally found it. I literally have been looking specifically for that one everywhere. It's expensive to buy online. Finally found it at a half price box. Super happy about that. But so I've been trying to check out a bunch of different places recently, and like Goodwills are nice because DVDs are $2, Blu-rays are $3, but they usually don't have many Blu-rays. Tons of DVDs, but they kind of all end up being the same movies over and over again. Half Price Books, I found you can get their Blu-rays for anywhere from like $6 to $20, depending on how new it is, used. But they have a clearance area, which they throw whatever there. I have no idea what their reason for it is, but that includes Blu-rays sometimes. And some of them have a ton of Blu-rays. And then when I went, and so everything in their clearance is $3, which is then the same as Goodwill. I went to a Half Price Books today that I literally, it was different than all the others in a weird old building, and the clearance section was down the stairs in the back corner, and it was like really dark. It was creepy, but they marked everything for $2. So literally they had a ton of Blu-rays there, and they were all cheaper than anywhere else in the area. $2 a Blu-ray is super cheap. So I bought a ton, and just like things that I had DVDs on and I could upgrade to a Blu-ray. Yeah, that was nice. It was, you've got to keep looking. What did
I'm trying to eat.
I haven't moved any of them over yet. Well, I don't have it logged in right now. But
he's got a lot of crap movies on there. Mm-hmm. A lot of good ones. A lot of crap movies.
One it's something that's big to pick up today. I did pick up. I haven't moved it over yet, but I got I now have seasons 1 through 12 of South Park,
and then season 16.
I just happened to find Mr. Bean. I'm working on Doctor Who. I got season 1 is coming. Season 2 came, but it was missing disc 2, so I'm returning it. I was really lucky, and I found like a collection of the specials for all of David Tennant's specials for like $2. When normally they're like $6 each. Super lucky on that. But I want to get all of those. The season 6 of Adventure Time is coming, and I'll have all of those. The 10th Kingdom, that was a lucky find. I got Rick and Morty season 3, so we'll have the first 3 seasons of that. Robot Chicken, I have 1 and 3. I'm just going with what I got.
Yeah. Do I like Scott Pilgrim?
I have that.
I think it's a good movie visually. Like the visual effects in that movie are fun.
I think this is DVD.
The story is whatever, but I don't think that's the important part anyways. I think it's all about just creating the staging for visual effects. I like the Sucker Punch for the same reason.
I did find, and I was kind of excited about this, I found Speed Racer on Blu-ray.
Ooh,
and
surprising.
The problem with it is the green screen in that movie is like purposely crappy. So it looks super cut out because on Blu-ray. So, but I still enjoy it. I love that effect. It's very cartoony. But this is only the DVD copy. I haven't moved it over yet. I have to convert because Blu-rays, DVD is like 4 to 8 gigs. Blu-rays are anywhere from like 20 to 40 gigs. That's way too big. So I convert them and drop them down to about half. I think, do I still have that open? One I did convert that from 4K, Ready Player One, even converted is 25 gigs.
Yeah. Still a lot smaller
but it's
than
4K.
it was.
Oh, yeah, that was 60 something?
Yeah.
69, I think. Nice. But
just give me the fight scenes from Sucker Punched, and that's all I really need from Sucker Punch, especially the fight scene where they're using Japanese bunny mechs to fight off steam-powered Nazis, all set to the song White Rabbit. You can't really beat that. It's an amazing scene.
concern for squareness.
It's hip to be square.
That makes it actually harder. I get more of her head in there. Because does that work? I don't know if I really have to go much more than that.
I don't see what else you could really do. Maybe scrunched nose?
Oh, I could probably bend her nose a little bit.
No. Scoot Snoot. I couldn't Snoot wiggle, yes. No, it's too broke to Snoot. It's escaped. It's cute. Ponies are cute. Have I mentioned that before?
I'm not gonna spin it.
Have I made that joke before?
The joke?
You'll tell me.
That you think ponies are a joke?
No, that I say they're cute, and then I ask if I've said that before. I'm checking.
Second could have been great, but whoever cut it ruined it. What do they mean by cut? Like the way that they were I mean, the director still films everything, but it was just the way that it was edited felt like it was weird.
Some places, I don't know that it ruined the film.
Because I feel like a director can build some amazing shots, but if they're cut wrong, it can ruin it.
Zack Snyder directed Sucker Punched right after he finished directing Watchmen. So that was
I have Watchmen too.
Yeah.
If I can find it on Blu-ray, I want. But right now I only have D. But I had a not an older movie, not like an early 2000s DVD, but like a 2012, 2013 DVD. I looked at the DVD and then the Blu-ray version of it, and really, not
a big difference.
I
don't think you're going to see a big difference on older films.
It's the quality of it is still good. No matter which you do it at, the problem is it's just resolution. So it's fuzzier, but it's all about bit rate and the original, the quality of the original. If you go and watch an old movie, that's what like when I see a movie that was filmed in 1990, like let's say Army of Darkness. Okay. If it says, here's a Blu-ray copy, it was not filmed in any way to go Blu-ray.
Well, film is pretty versatile.
But all the visual effects are not.
Yeah.
All those aren't, which means most of the time they're either upscaled or they're pulled from the original, but it's still noisy as hell. There's still it doesn't really feel clean. It's crisper, but TVs already do that.
Yeah.
So if you give a TV a DVD copy of that, the TV's already going to crispen and straighten the edges a little bit. Like when we watched Edge of Tomorrow, that was on a 480, and Kyle afterwards was like, I didn't even know that was 480. Like DVD, because the TV just does a pretty good job. Yeah. Plus, when you're far enough away, your brain just looks back and cleans it all up anyway. So
yeah, nostalgia.
There's certain things that I want a Blu-ray for, certain visual effects movies, any cartoon or 3D movie, I want it in Blu-ray.
Do you have Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
In Blu-ray.
Nice.
Surprisingly good looking.
Nice.
The only thing that's weird is that the cartoon effects now don't blend as well with the visuals.
Yeah.
So they're a little more stark on the differences, but looks really good. I found it for like $6 brand new.
Nice.
With shipping included online. It was on sale. I had to.
Yeah.
So yes, I got it. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
It's a good movie. That one will stand a long test.
Good at this. Yeah, it's a good movie. That was at the same time I got John Wick 1, 2, and 3 on Blu-ray, because that's another one. Action movies, yes, I want the crispy edges. Like I want to watch Tenet. I have it on DVD. I've kind of really wanted to get it on Blu-ray, but now that I've seen some of these other movies where you're seeing new movies, like I would say like 2012 and on, the newer movies, the DVD quality is fine. If they were ever filmed to where they could go to Blu-ray with full quality, they will be perfectly fine on DVD. Yeah, you're gonna maybe miss some stuff, but whatever.
You know how Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers is kind of the spiritual successor to Who Framed Roger Rabbit in a lot of ways?
I would only call it spiritual successor in that it is a live action movie that mixes a world with cartoon characters.
Yes,
that is it.
It has Roger Rabbit in it.
Yeah,
It has a
but
cameo.
was it Disney that did that?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
Or I think Warner Brothers did it, but Disney licensed the characters. I could have that backwards. It's one way or the other. But they definitely own the character now because they put it in the Chip and Dale movie.
Well, they don't have to own it. They don't own Sonic.
It's true. But do you remember what was originally supposed to be the spiritual successor to Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which is a movie don't ever go looking for because it's absolutely trash? Called
on.
No One Can Own Ugly Sonic.
Mickey Runs the Mafia.
No.
I would watch it though.
It tried to tout itself as like just like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It was like all of its advertisements. It was a movie called Cool World.
This sounds really stupid.
It was really dumb. And no one should ever remember that movie. Yeah, Cool World. No one's like, yeah. No, I remember as a kid, I have a bit of a story on that one.
Oh, no.
It's not an interesting story, but it's a story.
It's not an interesting story, but I'm going to tell you all it anyway.
I'm gonna tell you it all anyway.
It's super boring.
We saw that movie there used to be these places you would go to rent films. They were like called Blockbusters. It was crazy.
You go there to rent the video cassettes.
Yes. You took them home and
I do miss the old Blockbusters where like they had a huge amount of space and they had like the individual VHSs spaced out. Like for the new releases, you go down the new release wall.
I kind of wanted to go to the one video store just to relive that nostalgia one more time.
It's not quite as like clean as that, but like you can rent five Blu-rays for a week. Not the new releases; those are still $4, which is stupider for rent. But anyway, continue.
But anyways, my parents rented the movie Cool World because they thought, oh, it's like Roger Rabbit, because that's basically what it advertised itself as. And they saw that it was rated R, and they're like, I don't know, guys. So they decided to watch it themselves first. And we were kind of all on the exterior because we wanted to see this movie. It was another Who Framed Roger Rabbit movie, and we really wanted to see it. So we're all kind of like trying to listen to him, trying to know what the movie's about. But
you had a weird family.
Well, we didn't have.
They had to pre-watch the movie, and you're all like sneaking a watch.
Trying to sneak a watch, yeah. And we were catching little bits, but our parents would keep chasing us off. And then they came back, and they're like, "Yeah, you're not watching this movie." Like, why now? We really want to watch the movie. They didn't even finish the movie. They only got so far into it. And my parents are kind of, when it comes to like nudity and stuff, they get super. But
that's all they did.
Yeah. But that movie apparently has like cartoon nudity and stuff in it. So they were not going to let us. And I remember being a kid being devastated because I wanted to watch the new cartoon movie.
Have you seen it since then?
I've seen enough of it to know why they didn't want us to watch it. But it's not a good movie. It's not worth anybody's time. Except for Sunset. Sunset loved that movie. The trailer looked great, but it was terrible.
It's one zone.
I agree with Nolan. The trailer made it look really good.
There, we got a Twilight thinking emoji.
Yeah. Or self-pooping emoji, however you want to view that one.
I don't know if that's even a thing, because it's more of just like a ooh, like somebody did something like ooh, that's outside the dome. Scandalous, yes.
Ooh, scandalous.
You've disturbed my crumpets.
Oh no, not the crumpets. 20% cooler Rainbow Dash.
I don't know how you do a 20% cooler
That's
Rainbow
the
Dash.
whole joke. 20% cooler. What does it even mean?
I mean, we can do. You know what? Sure, but it's not what is. I don't know if you're gonna like look back and go, yeah, that's not what I was wanting.
All I can think is Rainbow Dash with shades.
We haven't done. Hold on, we got to do this.
Wait, don't Derpy. No.
This was brought up at the beginning.
No, I know what you're doing, and it's bad. There's not an emotion. Being on fire is not an emotion. I'm just bad person. Bad people do this. Why is that just a dead guy? A lot of weird models. Yay particles. What the heck is that? It's a heavy. Oh, crashed. See, they don't want you setting Derpy on fire either.
No, the minigun like spray thing, that cartoony looking one, because I can't use a particle effect, because if I do, it's going to be semi-transparent in places and it's going to be really difficult to put in there. It'd be easier to use something that is a flat picture, and the animation that they have for that like explosive thingy would be the easiest. I just can't remember what it's called.
I'm not gonna help you set Derpy on fire.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, darn.
Not setting her on fire.
Seems
It's going to be a
like
picture,
setting
so
on
it's a
fire.
frozen moment. And the fire's going to be behind her. She's just going to be reacting like she's on fire.
She's gonna be like ruler of the world, and the fire's burning behind her because she's destroyed all of her enemies.
So, it was, who's it that wanted this? It was,
Bad people.
Squidward wanted this.
Like I said,
Bad people wanted this.
yeah, bad people want this. No, so descriptive. Derpy. Derpy on fire.
Well, because the name of it's Derpy on Fire, and this is the fire for it. So it's Derpy on Fire.
Fire for Derpy.
I did that for an earlier one too. Yeah, it was Flutter Knife.
Such a great naming scheme. Nolan, Fallout 76.
They had some big updates just recently.
Yeah, well, they apparently had a big mutant update, but I'm like,
Well, they've had a bunch of updates.
that game already had a bunch of mutants.
They're. I was originally concerned that they were gonna do kind of like the guys that ran Back for Blood did. Remember Back for Blood?
I remember it.
Yeah, so they came out with the game and had a bunch of bugs, and so they kind of sort of fixed them, put out a bunch of DLC, and then within less than 1 year of release, have stated that they're no longer supporting the game officially.
Wow.
They are done with the game completely, and they're moving on to other projects. So they basically put out this big game, advertised the crap out of it, made it barely workable, put out a bunch of paid DLC, and then yeeted.
I mean,
that's
even Valve still supports Left 4 Dead.
Yeah,
If it's necessary.
that has left me with a bad taste in my mouth for anything that studio produces.
Yeah.
I mean, the game they put out was actually fun. I think it was good. It had the potential to be something more, and then they kind of just didn't take it there.
Left 4 Dead's still a better game.
Left 4 Dead is fun. If Left 4 Dead was, if the graphics that were in the new one were in Left 4 Dead, it would be amazing.
Yeah.
It's just that Left 4 Dead is definitely feeling its age at this point.
A little bit. Still got a lot of character that keeps it moving.
It just always feels so. It feels like there's too much at times, where I like the other one where it feels like I can keep up with things a little bit more. But oh, you pay per year in a couple months. I need to play when my first is active. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so Derpy's got to be kind of freaking out a little bit. Let's
What if she just looked triumphant?
how about she's
Instead.
like not?
Like triumphant derbies? I think people would like a triumphant derby. Doesn't look very triumphant. She looks upset. She looks very upset. She looks in pain.
She's not.
I don't like pain derby. It's not cool. One would refer to this as Rudy.
So you know how you have your like fancy emote now that you can put if you want for like the I love this and whatever.
The hard eyes.
That's great because now other people can respond with this.
But what does it mean to want Derpy to be on fire?
That is up to you alone can determine how to interpret it.
Remind me of the temple game. You and you alone can defeat the temple and win the prize. Can't remember that. You know what game?
Oh, one of the things, and I didn't see anything, but when I was out at different half-price books, they always have a lot of old video games, and I'm talking like super old video games. And so I was checking to see if there's any Sierra games. Because if I happen to see like a Sierra game on the original like CD, you probably would be like,
I have a lot of them.
yeah, I know, but I'm pretty sure you would still be like, yay,
Yeah.
if it was cheap.
I'd be far more yay if you decided for one of the game streams to sit down and play one of them. Why not?
Because
They're really good.
yeah, no.
I want you to play Quest for Glory 4.
No.
The guy...
Those games bore the hell out of me.
No, Gimli from Lord of the Rings. He's the narrator for the whole thing.
Okay, I'm saying the game bores the hell out of me, and you're like, yes, but there's a man that talks to you the whole time while you're bored.
It's like a story.
No, I don't
It's
want
like
it.
a book.
No.
An audiobook.
Those don't
Visuals.
interest me.
Like books.
A Westwood Night? Oh, is that Westwood? Like the show? Or is there like was that a game? Or is it... I'm confused. What is the Westwood?
Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
I'll probably tell you before.
Probably will. I want some visuals. Had hiccups.
You haven't had to leave to take a fart in a while.
I think my stomach finally calmed down from the rapid consumption of pizza.
Westwood Studios, is that
Well, Westwood Studio. See, yeah, I knew them for Command and Conquer back in the day. Did they make a point and click adventure game? Oh, you just want a Westwood Night. So you want old Command and Conquer games.
Command and Conquer though? That's I mean, I played like old Command and Conquer for sure.
They weren't involved till only up through 2.
No, I did. One of the first computers I had was a Macintosh that had like a 600 megabyte hard drive, and I remember playing Command and Conquer and Warcraft, the first one, on there. That was about the most I did for video gaming on PC.
I think the game that got me into PC gaming, like hardcore, like when I was real young, it was the Sierra games, the point and click games. But StarCraft, when I saw that, it blew my mind.
StarCraft was awesome. Yeah.
Like I remember going to visit my cousin in Tennessee, and they had a nicer computer than ours. And my
which back then compared to today,
yeah, like my computer could play Sierra games, and that was about it. But I looked at this game, and he's got like armies battling, and there's these little like creepy xeno monsters he's fighting off, and there's just guns blaring everywhere, and I'm watching this, and I'm like, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
my brain can still hear the Marines going da 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 da.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember replacing the audio file for that with the quack from Mac. So it was like
Early modern, man.
early modding. I modded the crap out of stuff early on.
No, I remember very much going and finally getting that game for like Christmas for my birthday. I can't remember. The very next day I get that game. I put it on the old computer I played the Sierra games on, and it ran for crap. I had to update the computer from Windows 3.1, which it was, to Windows 98. And that, it was a whole other expenditure. And then I get it on the computer, and it takes, I remember going from one end of the map to the other end of the map. I would collect all my units, tell them to go to the other end of the map, and then go for supper.
Thank you for the follow, Mr. Cookies.
Yes.
I really like that name too. So thank you very much. So we're setting Derpy on fire.
Yeah, I don't like it. Was putting that out there. I
noted.
vote against. Yeah. Okay, good. But yes, just having to click the units to the other end of the map, and then I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go do something, and then I'll come back in an hour, and my units should be on the other end. My 8 megabytes of RAM just weren't enough. But that game,
No, because I'm kind of just okay with this. Or maybe we'll like zoom in just a little bit more. Like think that's going to be better on the square. We're making emojis for anybody that's trying.
No, sir.
Well, I guess that's kind of what the name of the stream is. We make quite a few.
It's been a productive day for emojis, -1.
Yeah, actually, we make quite a few. I really just wanted to get like 6 or 7 new ones, and I think we're
Mr.
already
Cookie
done that.
has already made a pretty good suggestion.
Do a cookie.
A pony with a cookie would be pretty good.
A pony, that'd be really hard to visually do.
You just have her. You just take the Twilight one, and then I just put a cookie in her hoof. She was eating a cookie.
I have ideas. You do. Oh, and hold on. She's not processed. Why isn't she? Oh, there. Because okay. There. Now we're good. Okay. Don't need that one anymore. Don't need that one anymore. That one. Okay. Okay, so Derpy on fire. Okay, she's screaming.
She's telling people to like
and subscribe.
It's just her. It does very much look like a clip from a YouTube video. The YouTuber, the orange and the green. I think you need a different color. I think you need to make the background blue, not green. I think green's going to clash with the orange.
No, it's not clashing. The model itself, I think, is built with some whatevers.
Can you switch it over to blue?
No, the color doesn't matter. It's the fire model. It's still better than a normal fire, but it does mean I'm gonna have to play around with this a little bit.
Can you just like drag it a bit?
No. You can drag. You can cut in a little bit. But I'm gonna have to get aggressive on my consumption of the fire. It's gonna be shrunk down anyway, so it's kind of whatever. If it does get cannibalized a little bit. Normally I don't have to worry about that, but this one is definitely a little bit of a problem. It's just the way the model is built. Right? Let me double check something. Yeah, the bloom's all the way down. Depth of field is on, but aperture is at 0, so it doesn't do any background blur. But I have to keep at least one of those on, otherwise it doesn't do any post processing. You need either motion blur or you need something on. Is annoying, but that's fine.
I need to see if I can't get Adam to play Quest for Glory. I need to get somebody to do it.
You got nostalgia. You got Kyle to do it. The other one.
I got him to do Gabriel Knight.
Yeah, I mean I think that's a fun game to when you have a bunch of people that can comment with you and make fun of things. But yeah,
which we could do.
Yeah, I don't know.
A Quest for Glory does have combat. It's not strictly.
Yeah, but the combat's probably so basic.
A little bit.
It doesn't sound like something that I probably would actually enjoy doing.
But Gimli.
I don't care about
Gimli.
Well, I love. How is it that like Gimli is a selling point to me when like I am not a Lord of the Rings buff?
You bought them all.
Yeah, because no, I didn't.
Times.
No, I never bought any of them. Giz borrowed me the Blu-rays.
It's cheating.
So no, you got nothing. I bought the Hobbit, but Gimli's not in the Hobbit.
Yes, they mention him.
That doesn't count for the voice actor.
They mention him in the Hobbit. Maybe they mention his father. I can't remember. They might mention his father. They might mention Gawain.
Okay, well, if they mention the voice actor's father, you can give me a call. Okay, that looks pretty decent. Yeah, Derpy's unfair. It's fine.
No. She's filled with passion, and it's coming out like she's Super Saiyan. It's going Super Saiyan. That's what that is. Super Pony. Did it. Monkey Island Night. I've only ever played one Monkey Island game. It was the one that Telltale's did.
Does? Didn't they kind of come back?
Kinda, but not like somebody is using the name, essentially. I don't know what for. They got another studio to finish the Walking Dead series because that was their big seller.
Well, somebody bought the rights to it for like super cheap, and then,
I like Telltale's. I haven't heard much from since I heard they kind of sent me back to life.
I might have to back this up a bit. I don't like that because I don't have to redo the green screen part of it, but I feel like it needs it.
Monkey Island was done initially by LucasArts, and the 2 point-and-click adventure games that are still some of my favorites. And if I was to suggest one strictly point-and-click adventure game for you to play on stream, it would be Grim Fandango.
Yeah, but I'm not a fan of point-and-click adventure games.
But it's about being a fan of an amazing story.
But I don't enjoy those games at all. You know what you can do?
Sad. No, I've already beaten those games. It wouldn't be as fun for me.
No, though I've never been a big fan of point and click adventure games.
Yeah.
So it would basically be me like flogging my way through it for your enjoyment.
Yes. I would very much enjoy that.
No, I would not. That's not my thing.
It's fair. It's fine.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of the things that you like.
No, I know. You hate all that is good. It's fine. All that is good in the world.
I thought I clicked that. I got hit space.
So, Michael, how are you enjoying the Derpy fire? This is one of those other things that he enjoys that I don't enjoy.
No, this is Sir Edward.
Oh, sure. Blame him. Like, he didn't jump on it. The second he had, like, somebody to blame.
A little bit. Okay. Now I gotta go and do this again.
You just did this.
No, but I had to change the size.
Oof.
And the masking was based on the old bit. Well, you know what?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you could, as long as everything's in the same place.
No, it's not. Can I not be just more aggressive on the selection?
I did. If you hold and drag it.
No, I did. I upped it. It just was the first click wasn't.
If you have ever played Dust, I don't think so. I don't think I played that one. But mainly the Sierra games for me are just pure nostalgia. I'll admit that. It's just basically going back and replaying some of my favorite stories from when I was a kid. Because what Sierra was a good storyteller. It's kind of what Telltale was at their height. It was good stories being told. And it's kind of like wanting somebody to play those games is like wanting somebody to read a book that you were in love with as a kid.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that other people are going to enjoy it the way you enjoyed it. You're just wanting to You're hoping.
I don't even care if they enjoy it. I just want to live vicariously through it.
I don't care if you enjoy it. Is a bad way to look at it. Like, am I gonna like it? Probably not. But it's okay because I'm gonna enjoy every moment that you suffer.
Have you ever wanted to completely forget a game so that you could play it again for the first time?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I want.
Well, you know what you can do?
I need somebody else to do that.
You can do it yourself.
Either that or I need like a drill to put through my head so that I can like forget that I ever played the game.
I got you, bro.
I feel like the other option is better. One where you just play it for my enjoyment. That's what I got Kyle to do with Gabriel Knight.
Yeah, but that was different. It was a small group thing and it was spread over very large amounts of time.
Yes. He did finish it though. Tim Curry doing a very bad like New Orleans accent.
Gabriel.
Well, that was her actual voice, and she was wonderful.
Are you sure? I thought that was Tim Curry.
That was not Tim Curry.
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
You cannot do that.
The best part of that game was the fact that he played the butler too, because of course he did. Spice. That's all he's gonna be remembered for is the spice line.
It was so good though. All right, so there's Derpy. We might be able to crop it up a little bit. I think we can go to like that. Okay. Well, a little. No.
Enjoy this way. I enjoy it, or else. That's right, Sunset. Or else.
Oh, when it got cropped, it technically changed it.
Tim Curry was always at his best when people told him he could just ham it up. I think I keep seeing posts from an Animaniacs episode where they just told him, where they basically just gave him the reins to do whatever he wanted, and they would just animate it in later. And he went on a rant about like orangutans. Like, it's like they called me mad. And they just animated it into an episode. Cool dude. I hope he is well.
Okay.
As can be.
Oh, that's gonna be too big. Yeah.
Keep hearing that he's gonna like do little things here and there, but then a lot of the times they end up falling through. The last thing I actively remember him being in or participating in was Over the Garden Wall.
There's Alex is already ready for it. Look at Derpy's on fire. Like, it looks like she's like going Super Saiyan.
She is going Super Saiyan. She's not even
She's going Super Saiyan D.
Super Saiyan
She's going the big D.
Oh no.
She's gonna be the biggest D.
No. Shouldn't want to be a D.
Well, there would be because then she'd be an S, which is a stallion.
This is the worst.
Don't need it. Okay.
I'm just, as a general note, Over the Garden Wall. People should watch that.
I love how you do not recommend any movie that is anytime created after 2005.
No, Over the Garden Wall was like 2015.
Yeah. Okay, I bet you it's not 2005, but I'm gonna bet you that it's probably older than you thought.
2013. So I was
20.
I was off by a year.
Still, that's before you thought, so that you're old. Anyway, we have done the thing. We made a bunch of emojis. We're gonna call it there because there's no time to make any more.
Yeah.
So, no, we made let's see here. We made. If you count the hooves as just one, we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We made 8 emojis.
Yeah, that's good.
And they're pretty good ones.
I do like the Pip one.
The Pip one is pretty good. If I had to say which my favorite is, it's probably the Pip one.
Yeah. I am going to use the Derpy one a bunch, though.
But, oh no, there's so many Derpies on there.
Not that Derpy one.
Oh,
I might be old, but still, go watch Over the Garden Wall. It's a masterpiece. Dirt fire. No, not the dirt fire.
I thought I have the emote that there's an explosion. Let me change that. I might have got rid of it. Yeah, I can't remember. I do like that though. That's like what?
The happy Derpy one, the one where she's got hearts for eyes.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out. We'll be back on Sunday. We'll probably be playing some more Plate Up, at least one more time, and then we'll probably move on to something else and then use it as a mix-in game. But let's see who's on right now.
Anybody?
We can send you guys. I
got
got
3 people.
Paleo we did recently. Nashi has it. We haven't done for a while.
And Nashi needs people.
Doing. There's some horse, and
I approve. Are they playing a horse game?
no, they're playing. It looks like Cloud. What is this?
That's definitely Cloud.
Oh, this is Azure Striker Gunvolt. Oh, I like the style of it. That's pretty neat.
I like the ponies.
There's definitely just pawns.
There are pawns everywhere. I approve.
Gunvolt. Yeah, that looks neat. I wouldn't even be surprised if I already own it.
People just
where's
give
the
you
button?
stuff.
There we go. So we'll head over to Nashi. So go check him out. Fun little VTuber. And
Oh, that's cool.
let's go to Kitty.
Meow meow.
Kitty.
Kitty.
And we'll see you guys later. Reminder, next Saturday, not tomorrow, we have Jackbox too. So
That'll be fun.
hopefully I think I can get the TV working now.
Oh, you're not positive about the cable you have running through all the downstairs?
No, I think that what I need was to set up VRR, and that was the problem.
The setting on the television?
It was to set up variable refresh rate or something. Since I've done that, it's been no problem. But thank you, Sunset and Circle, for doing some modding. Thank you to Mr. Cookie TTV and to Shade Lotus for the follows, and to Hot Rod for the 25th month of resub. So appreciate it. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for the emotes. Go play with them. Send them everywhere. And especially the Derpy on Fire.
No, not that one.
Yeah, that one.
Ignore that one.
Oh, that was a good one.
It's a bad one.
It's a big one.
Bad.